All right, we are back with another episode of the Who You Got podcast. We got Ryan, we got Jimmy, we got the whole Thursday crew ready to break down some games, give you some weekend plays, complain about things we lost, like the Seahawks about the score because Jimmy said bet the Rams. So we're going to complain. We're going to do that. Hey, we haven't said this in a while. Do us a favor. Follow us on X at Who You Got 33. Follow us on YouTube. Like our shorts, subscribe, all that good stuff. Ryan, you've been here as a regular now. Go get people to subscribe to the show. You should have us 30 or 40 subscribers by now. So we're
I
going
believe there's at least a few, sir.
All right, that's good. We're going to give you a goal. Jimmy, here's where we're going to start today. We are going to turn the stage over to you because I want to hear your reaction to what I'm about to say. So your Knicks win the NBA Cup. We should have had a bet on them, but you had no faith in them. That's fine. That's a different issue for later in the show. But who do your Knicks think they are, telling the commissioner they're not going to hang a banner in Madison Square? They haven't won anything since the 70s. They are an irrelevant NBA team who sucks. You won something, hang the banner, you dicks.
They're listening to the fans because that was the overall thing. Like, everybody was happy that they won. They didn't want to see a banner in the Garden. So I promise you, they can say they didn't listen to it all they want, but everybody on local radio was saying, hey, we're excited. Shows that they can perform under pressure. We don't want a banner for it.
Hey, Knicks. Hey, Knicks fans. MSG isn't famous because of you. It's famous for boxing matches, a WrestleMania that was there, concerts, Billy Joel. Not you. You suck. You haven't won anything in 50 years.
Hey, slow it down. They just won the NBA Cup.
Yeah, but they don't want to hang a banner or celebrate it, so they obviously don't care. UConn is more relevant at the Garden than the Knicks.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll give you that.
So it's funny because they were talking about the banner that the Bucks hung, and it was like a block letter, like NBA Cup winners in their colors. There's no logo. There's no nothing. It's the cheesiest, shittiest banner of all time hanging in Milwaukee.
See, that's different. If you said and came out and said, we don't want to hang that shitty-looking banner, respect.
Right,
we're not going to celebrate the NBA Cup win. Dumb. Celebrate something. You finally won something.
Yeah, look, I would have been fine if they hung a banner. You hang a banner for Eastern Conference champions, for division. You hang it for the division. You win your division, which, by the way, nobody pays attention to anymore. You only pay attention to the conference.
I agree. That's another thing people do.
I agree too.
Yeah. So, yeah, but I'll take the win.
Where the Braves play, and there's like 21 in a row. You won the NL East. Who cares?
Yeah, nobody cares.
You have one World Series. Well done. You lost 20 times. Great.
Hey, look, it was a good win, though. The best argument I've heard for celebrating it is, like, it was a very competitive game. There were two teams that wanted to win. And like, if they need to pull back on, hey, when we were in a pressure situation and came through, they can, maybe lean on that game. Because they played great in the second half. They played very, very well. And after Wemby went on that run where he couldn't miss, I was like, okay, they're like, this is it.
Like third quarter, right?
Yeah. But no, they powered through. But the best part was the President Trophy presentation. Did you catch this?
I didn't catch the presentation.
You guys didn't see this? You haven't saw this meme that really happened that's going around?
No.
Wemby get upset.
No.
Like, he was angry.
As they're handing Jalen Brunson the trophy, Josh Hart sticks his thumb up his butt.
Stop. I did not see that. That's fantastic.
I promise. Google it. He gooses him. Thumb right in the butt, right when he's taking the trophy.
Oh, my God. That.
I mean, right in the middle of the stage, just thumb right in the butt.
That's unusual.
Yeah, a little unusual, but funny, nonetheless.
Absolutely hilarious.
No pun intended.
Yeah. No pun intended. Yeah, I thought for sure you guys. Yeah, it's very, very good. I'll send it to you. Just Google it. I mean, it was very, very good. Right in the keister.
That's it. That just made my night. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well done, Josh Hart. You might not have came through with your points combo, but you made up for it with that.
Yeah, thumbs up to you.
All right. Before we get into, I want to hear Jimmy's take on some of these NBA Christmas game. Well, we'll do that. We can do that next week. I want to hear some of your takes on future odds right now. But I have a question for you boys. If I said OKC is an odds-on favorite to win the West, what would that mean to you? What does odds-on mean? Because I heard someone on a radio show use it so wrong. It
means even money. That's
right?
what
I would say odds-on is like the biggest favorite.
You're close, Jimmy. You do. You're on the same track. An odds-on favorite, just so anyone listening knows, it means you're better than even to win. Like, you're minus something. That's what an odds-on favorite is. So the OKC is minus 130. So they're an odds-on favorite to win the West. Make sense?
Yep.
Yes.
That's what odds-on means.
Got it.
Someone was like, "Yeah, the Knicks are odds-on to win the conference championship now." But no, they're not. They're plus 300.
Yeah, they're not.
Ah.
No. They're the favorite to win the conference, but they're not the odds on.
And
Yeah.
that's the difference. That's what odds-on means. Odds-on means you're better than even money. Like you're shorter price than even money. It just drove me nuts that someone on a local sports radio was like, they're the odds-on favorite to win the East. Wrong. All right. Speaking of the East, 3-1 Knicks. Would you take them right now?
Probably not. It's not because I don't believe in them. There's just it's so early in the season. Jalen Brunson tears is something. It's done. It's completely over. If I had like a crystal ball and everybody's going to stay healthy, then sure. But because I don't know that 3-1 is enough. If 5-1 maybe 3-1, I don't know. Yeah, they're not the 1 seed.
I got to tell you, I agree with you. I wouldn't bet them, but I'm glad I bet them before. I got on here in whatever it was, Jimmy, October, and I told you the best bet on the board in the East was 15-1 the Pistons. They're down to 4-1 now.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Smart guy over there.
Look, I mean, you saw it when they played the Knicks last year. You saw this team right there maturing in front of your eyes. They should have won that series.
They pick up They pick up 3-point shooting and Duncan Robinson.
Yeah, and a couple calls went against them in that series that if those bounces go their way, maybe the Pistons go to the conference finals, not the Knicks.
Right.
Right?
What was Orlando? Any idea what Orlando was early in the season? They're 7.5 to 1 now.
I think they were in the 10-1 range because they were the sexy pick, right?
Yeah, most likely.
Celtics have shot up to 8-1.
Why?
Because they're playing good basketball right now.
Playing good basketball.
Okay.
Tatum could be back in March, Jimmy says. I still
That's
don't
what I'm
believe
getting at, yeah.
Do you know the current timetable there, Jimmy?
I don't, but it's hard for me to believe that it wouldn't take him till next year to just get right anyway. I mean, Achilles is a major injury especially for a basketball player that needs spring in their step. So could he come back and be dominant? Absolutely. But, it's the Jordan coming back from retirement even without an injury. It took him a year, right? They got knocked out of the playoffs that year, and then they won 3 more in a row.
So they lost the second round to the Knicks, so that would have been early May, correct? When he went down? So 11 months would be early April. So if they get him back, I mean, do you think they make a run even losing all the pieces they did? Look, I think 15-11 right now, the 4th best team in the Eastern Conference, just speaks about Brown and how good he is.
No, I agree.
We've said that on the show before that if I was getting rid of one of them, I would actually get rid of Tatum, not Brown.
Yeah, he's a little great. I would have said that 2 years ago. I feel like last year Tatum seemed to take the alpha rollover. It's not obviously Tatum was a great player, but Jaylen Brown just seemed to be more assertive and the guy that you'd want in the huddle. But yeah, I mean, they could make a run. I'm surprised they're as good as they are with losing Kristaps and of course him for the year, but they're right there.
Yeah, what's more surprising to you? The Spurs and Lakers being 18-7 or the fact the Cavs are barely 500?
The fact that the Cavs are barely 500 because they're regular season heroes, they usually falter in the playoffs. They don't play bad, you know what I mean? That they've got a team they've got a talented team. The Lakers with Luka should have been good. The Spurs, when you think about it, that's why I wasn't on the Knicks. Maybe it's because I'm a fan and I'm so used to losing that I wasn't going to bet on my team. But when you think about the Spurs, I mean, they've got just a crew on their team. They should be good, even without Wemby. They should be a good team. I love De'Aaron Fox from his time in Kentucky. So I know you followed him well.
Now you're talking.
I thought De'Aaron Fox was awesome. I can't believe Sacramento let him go.
Me either. Shocking.
I can't. It was the dumbest move. Harrison Barnes is a wily vet, so they've got some age there. Dylan Harper, maybe the best player to come out of the draft or one of the top guys. Kid for the 76ers is playing really, really well right now. They've got Vassell and Castle, who are both awesome. Like the Spurs on paper are awesome without Wemby. With Wemby, they should be a chance. So I don't think it was surprising. I think the fact that the Cavs are losing now, that's not like them. The Donovan Mitchell team wins a ton of games in the regular season and gets bounced in the second round. So the fact that they're bad right now is to me is shocking. The biggest shock to me is that Toronto is playing as well. They're the 3rd seed right now. It's early in the season. It could falter. I love Brandon Ingram. I think that was a hell of a pickup by Toronto. I wanted the Knicks to get him. I think he's a poor man's Kevin Durant. He can do all the same things, just not as well. And it's paying off in Toronto right now.
Jesus, we gave you the Pistons over on this show, too. You might be cashing that by Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I mean,
Pistons are legit.
21-5.
Wow.
Absolutely legit.
What was the over number?
God,
46 or something?
48, I think it was, Jimmy, right? 48 and a half.
It wasn't 50. Yeah, it was under 50.
It definitely wasn't 50. Might have even been 46 and a half.
Yeah, no,
Do you think anyone out of the East has a legit chance, or is it going to be someone from the West? If the Thunder get knocked off, is it whoever knocks them off is going to win this championship? Or
the only chance a team from the East has is that the West is such a gauntlet that they go long series and they're beat by the time they get to the finals. Because on paper, I think Detroit, New York have an outside shot and nobody else. Like, I don't think. Philadelphia should if Embiid plays, or is healthy at that point. But I think OKC is could potentially historically great. I think Denver, learning to play with these new pieces, with Aaron Gordon and Christian Brown hurt, and now maybe Peyton Watson, they're off to their best 25-game start of all time, better than their championship year, and they're only going to get better. San Antonio, we just talked about, and Luka, you can never count out in the playoffs. That's not counting the fact that Houston looks fantastic, and Minnesota's the 6th seed right now with Anthony Edwards. So, like, it's so stacked. Those 6 teams. I think after that it falls off. Phoenix doesn't have a chance. Golden State is done. Memphis doesn't. Those are the 6 teams. But I think any of those 6 could beat the East if healthy. Do I think they would? No. I think New York would beat Minnesota. I think they'd beat San Antonio. They just did. I think they'd have a shot against Houston. But the Lakers is just such a wild card because Luka shows up in big moments. But Denver and OKC are just so good. And I hope they end up 1-2 because that should be the Western Conference Finals.
All right. Here's the one I like in the futures market from the value standpoint. What do you think? So this is an exact result bet. Okay. Denver over Detroit. Would you take 35-1? That's what they're offering.
I would.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Absolutely.
If you want to take a big flyer way down the board, I don't hate this either. Knicks to beat the Nuggets 60-1.
Yeah. For a single unit, why not?
It's a good. I think 10 will get you 600. I mean, shit.
Yeah.
Put a quarter on it, and you're talking some good money.
Yeah.
1,500.
I like it.
All right. Anything else in the NBA grabs your eye before we'll break down the Christmas games next Tuesday?
No, I think we pretty well covered it. I mean, I'm glad Orlando is starting to get their shit together because I picked them. At the beginning of the year, I thought the Desmond Bade ad was a big deal, and they're starting to play real basketball. Disappointed in the Cavs, excited about the Knicks, and I think OKC and Denver are clearly the 2 best teams. I think San Antonio can squirk into that conversation, but they're the 2 best teams, and then you put an asterisk next to the Lakers. I don't think Houston's going to do it. As good as they are, Sengun's fantastic, Durant's fantastic, but I don't think it's their time. So that's what I've got.
All right, let's pivot for a minute here. Jimmy, is either one of our teams for baseball interested in winning in 2026, or are they giving up in December? Because now I'm starting to get pissed off.
Yeah, the Mets just keep getting relievers that are average.
The Red Sox are waiting on 2 Japanese players who might not even be able to come back. They might be playing with their over in Japan still. This is getting out of control.
Yeah, Bo Bichette came out and said he's willing to play second base.
Bregman's going to wind up somewhere that isn't Boston because Boston's just sitting on their hands. I mean, this is fucking starting to piss me off from the Red Sox. And you must be just as mad for the Mets. They paid $40 million to Polanco. I don't know what are we doing.
I'm still pissed off for the last few weeks about Pete Alonso.
Me too. How the polar bear is not going to be playing, and how
he's a homegrown guy that you could afford and you let walk.
Dude, how great would he have been in Boston? I'm still mad. I'm sorry. How does he wind up in Baltimore?
I don't know, Ryan.
Well, he's a Jays fan, but he lives
Leave me the hell out of it.
But he's a Jays fan.
I wish I could afford to go to those O's games because it's a great experience, but they're so expensive, man. It's
Really?
it's like Yankee Stadium. Oh yeah.
Because they've gotten better. Because you used to be able to get in for
Yeah,
$7.
just because it's Camden Yards, probably.
Yeah,
It's famous.
it's smaller. It's it's a great facility, but you're dropping the kids I got. You're dropping $400-500, pretty easily.
Yeah, I mean, don't take your kids.
Without
Worst-
the kids, it's not that far off because you start adding a lot of booze.
Good point.
But you have more fun, you know?
You know what? Weird fact: you can bring. So we went there the first time. Holly had this dropping names. Oh well, tiny little backpack on, right? It was this big. So ma'am, you can't take that in, and it has to be clear. So you can bring one clear personal item in. You can also bring like a gallon-sized Ziploc bag of any food. So you could bring 7 hot dogs stuffed in a gallon-sized bag. You could bring spaghetti. Like literally, you see everybody bringing it in, whatever it is.
That was, back in the day, you could bring food in and no one cared.
Yep.
So when we had season tickets to the Red Sox, late 80s through like 94, my grandpa would always bring in 2 things. And it's just you're going to be like, perfect for grandpa. Huge bag of peanuts. And Jimmy, could you guess the candy my grandpa brought in every time?
Cracker Jack.
Black licorice.
You're on the right track. Now just guess the candy of black licorice.
Oh, Good and Plenty's.
Good and Plenty's. A huge
Yeah.
box of Good and Plenty's, peanuts, and every once in a while, a Cracker Jack would make
That's how I know I'm an old guy. I go to a movie now, Diet Coke, Good and Plenty's. Give me my seat.
So
I
disgusting.
love the Good and Plenty.
I love
I
them.
hate
They're fantastic.
Oh,
They're
They make me
fantastic.
gag.
I love Good and Plenty's. Yep, that's my go-to. It's one of the only candies I eat
Mike
consistently.
and Ike's all day long, but not
No. Good and Plenty's. You're
gross.
missing out.
Aren't bad either.
You're missing out. When my dad was like before I was around, Cleveland Municipal Stadium, you could take booze in, and they would freeze. Remember the orange juice you could get in the can?
Yeah,
They-
yeah.
Like, and
Concentrate.
you'd close it, yeah, they would do that, but then they'd put it in they'd put it in a round, make it, and then they put it in one of those round coolers, like with the spigot on it. They'd freeze orange, put it in, and then dump a whole bottle of rum in, and it would just melt through the game, and they would just spigot it off.
That's well played.
Yeah,
I like that.
Myers dark rum and a thing of orange juice.
I don't even know how I can't even make an argument because it's such a bad bet. But Ryan, sell me on the Jays 7.5 to 1 to win the American League next year. Red Sox are the same odds. Worst bet on the board.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you play that?
I like the Jays 7.5 to 1.
That's what I'm saying. Why? I mean, that seems pretty good. I would have guessed, after doing so well, they'd be 4 or 5 to 1 at least at the moment. Before the season starts, or too many trades have been made.
Yankees bias. Yankees 3 to 1.
Yeah, but that's the money's going on the Yankees. Like it's just about you say it all the time. The money's going.
I want to play the don't pass on that. What's that?
Yeah, pass on.
Yeah. It's too bad you can't bet against stupidity.
Yeah. You can bet. Well, see, it's harder because I don't think they're out yet.
Stupidity. It's just the bad value. To be clear.
We talked about this a lot last year when we were talking before baseball. Yeah, there's no futures out yet, but they will do playoffs. Yes, no.
Oh, okay.
Sooner than later, and that'll
be like a window, right? Like you can't do that all season.
Yeah, yeah. They'll have that up till a week to go in the season, and the odds are so volatile, it's crazy.
That's what I mean.
All over the board, and that's where you can make some money because you can get a team plus 500 because they're on a losing streak in the beginning of the year, and then they get hot, and all of a sudden they're minus money to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
I don't know why this. Come on, DraftKings, do better. Let me see. Does anyone care about the World Baseball Classic? You might as well not even put it up.
No, nobody cares.
Yeah, nothing yet. When they do the playoffs, though, you can get a good number if you think See, Jimmy, I told you we should have had the Chiefs not make the playoffs. It was like 6 to 1. And you told me I was out of my mind.
I mean, I would have said you're out of your mind too. What was your reasoning for that? I listened to it. I just don't remember what you said.
It wasn't because Mahomes was going to blow his knee out.
No,
but
I know that.
It wouldn't matter anyway because they were out before that. So.
Right. It wasn't. It was that eventually runs end and you're gonna miss one. And I didn't trust the receivers at all. Like you saw it in the end of the year. Like he has no weapons. You honestly check.
Well, week 1 and 2 definitely were like that.
Right.
Nothing.
You honestly trust Kareem Hunt and Pacheco to control the clock for you?
I think their names have just been around a long time. I respect them as veterans and whatnot, but they're not dynamic like that. You got to have somebody that can.
Mahomes just makes a Super Bowl every year to sort of think he wouldn't make the playoffs. Could he get I thought was wild. It is. It
That's
is
where I
exciting.
was going.
Yeah.
First time since 1998 the name Brady, Manning, or
I read
Mahomes
that.
won't be said in the playoffs. Crazy.
And that's why the name Allen needs to come through this
Great.
year.
I agree with you.
We said it, or you guys said it last show or the show. I mean, this is his Hail Mary. Like,
This is
he's
it.
got all the opportunity in the world. Like, get
If you
down on your
lose, if you
knees.
lose to Drake May or you lose to Aaron Rodgers,
Yeah,
God
I was just
forbid,
gonna say Rodgers. Yeah,
like a 42-year-old Aaron Rodgers,
yeah.
yeah, you lose to it. Well, CJ Stroud, you could see because their defense is just so good that they like that you wouldn't. It wouldn't be CJ Stroud winning the game; it'd be the defense shutting Josh Allen down. But yeah, I
agree.
Dare we say maybe they lose to Phillip Rivers? That'd be amazing.
Yeah, the Colts. I don't think the Colts are making the playoffs. I think I'm rooting like hell that they do. I would love nothing more than to see that happen. But
if Phillip Rivers goes out there with a real chest protector and not like he's on the SWAT team,
Yeah,
he might be able to put his arm up to throw. I mean,
Just follow through.
Like, I mean, that vest was unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it.
I thought he had a pot belly at first. I was like, oh, he gained some weight. And then,
no, he does. Yeah, well, no, but two things can be true.
That's true. But this was his vest.
I want you guys to be proud of me. I've got what is it? Plus 6. I know I got money line on the Rams here at like plus 298, I think, with the boost.
I like it.
A minute ago.
$4?
No, 997, I think.
Love it. Love how you took the change because you wanted even about
3 units, baby.
Jimmy, that's how you know if someone. I do it sometimes too. If they bet $9.97, it's because they're trying to leave an even amount left in their account, or they're going all in. It's one of the two.
Yeah, I've done that.
100%.
Yeah. All right, we talked a little NBA. Let's get to hockey. Me and Ryan love it. Ryan's got a family member who is phenomenal at the game. Hopefully he'll be in light soon. Dude, I'm watching, and I got to tell you, a few years ago, this team was scary. The Avs at plus 350 to win the cup might still be a bargain. That's how good this team looks and how scary they are. McKinnon is unstoppable this year, and Makar is the best defender in the game and the best scoring defender in the game. They are, hold on, Jimmy, they are 24-2 with 7 overtime losses.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
55 points already. Stars are pretty good too. Don't get me wrong, at 22-7. But the Avs have just been, I mean, they're 13-0-2 at home. They have been unstoppable, this team. I'm telling you, I know this number will probably go up if they go on a little bit of a skid. I don't know who's beating this team. If they get goaltending, which it looks like they have it this year, who's beating this team?
I haven't been paying a lot of attention to hockey yet, just because we've had 100 things to pay attention to. But that record's unbelievable.
It really is. I give Boston credit. I mean, after getting rid of Marchand last year, I didn't know if they'd be back with the pasta maker, but Pasternak seems to be carrying them. They're 20-14, 1 point clear of your Lightning. The Eastern Conference is all bundled up. The one that just strikes me as just crazy, and I guess they have a winning. They're 16-15, but God, the Rangers with 36 points is just God. Is he going to miss the playoffs again?
No, I would say they are. Hopefully the Devils get it. I have to start following the Devils more closely. I get their games on. I gotta start being a Devils guy. Devils are a wild card team right now.
Right now, the Devils are the last wild card, a 1 point lead on the Panthers. Right now, the Panthers wouldn't be in the playoffs. We talked about that in the last show, which is mind blowing. The Avs would be the 1 seed, obviously. Vegas is in. I mean, Vegas isn't playing as good. Vegas has lost 10 games in overtime. Right?
What?
Number of overtime losses. They've lost 10 games in overtime. That's crazy. That's a lot. Oh, I mean, the Kings have lost 9. I don't think there's any more than that in the league.
I do like it, though. Again, I haven't followed it much. I like to see Detroit good again. Like when I was young, when we were young, it was Yzerman and Fedorov, and
there's nothing better than watching these idiots sneak octopus in there to throw on the ice.
That was amazing. Yeah,
you
got to be.
Cicerelli was on those teams, wasn't he?
Let me ask you, how much was an octopus? A whole.
I mean, it wasn't cheap. Not cheap.
I mean, Just you buy an octopus to throw on the ice.
I bet vendors started selling them at like $8 or $10. I mean, they're not trying to eat them. They don't have to be a certain quality.
Isn't something?
Yeah, but they're not pulling them out of Lake Erie.
Yeah,
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
Or like Michigan.
Imported. Yeah, imported from somewhere.
All right. Let's. Oh, there was one. I gotta say, there was one trade that blew my mind, and it makes. Let me see where they are. It makes Minnesota a lot more appealing, which they're 20-9-5, so they already have. They're already pretty good. But Quinn Hughes got traded to Minnesota. I'm sure you didn't. That was off your radar, but he's one of the best defenders in the league, and that immediately jumped Minnesota's stock in my mind, and they jumped up to 25-1 to win the cup now. Jimmy left because we're talking hockey. It's fine.
Yeah, I do know. I do know about him, and I think 25-1 is not a terrible take for a team with that record right now that just got better.
No, and you know him because we were talking about him on the Four Nations Face-Off.
Yes, I'm excited for that this year
For the Olympics.
Yeah, the Olympics.
That should be fun.
I agree. All right, Jimmy. I don't think there's anything going on this week in the UFC, correct?
No. UFC. The next big thing we've got going on in the UFC is like we talked about. It's going to be January 24th. We'll have a lot more PV to do that, but there's a lull in the action right now, and that one will be exciting. Everybody, make sure you get Paramount Plus. You probably already have it, and you don't even realize it. But if you don't, sign up because there's enough other content on it that's good that it'll pay for itself.
Absolutely. There's so much stuff with Prime that you just or Paramount Plus that you get. So many different great shows. There's lots of stuff on there.
Yeah, we're gonna break that one down as we get closer. But the fights on that card are
just. I might actually watch it.
Yeah, I mean they're just kicking it off with an awesome card.
I just could never justify paying $50 to $100. I mean, I think we paid one time like $100 at the house for like Tyson and Frank Bruno years ago.
Yeah.
There were a couple of those, but like that's like a legend in a legendary time. Like you got to kind of watch some of that stuff, but you can't do that every weekend. It's just a waste of money.
Well, so there was usually only one a month that was that much. I could pay for it two ways. One, I was lucid at that point in the day, and I hadn't been running around like an asshole, and there were fights I wanted to watch, so I knew I'd make it to the end. Or two, if you've got 6 or 7 people over, I wouldn't even ask anybody to kick in. I could just justify I've got 6 or 7 of my friends around.
I'm with you there.
$90 because it's cheaper than going out, and everybody brought beer, right? But yeah,
I'm with you there.
Yeah, but no, I agree. No, but this card's got.
I'm watching by myself.
Yeah, no, for sure. But Gaethje versus Plimblet, then you've got Kayla Harris and Amanda Nunes. I mean, what a fight! Kayla, the current champ, Amanda, the former champ. Justin Gaethje, a former interim champ. Then you got Sean O'Malley, a former champ, versus Anya Dung. Then you got the Black Beast, Derek Lewis, who's just one of the most entertaining fighters, and his post fight like antics are the best. Then you've got a fighting nerd and Gene Silva fighting. Then you've got Thug Rose fighting, a former champ. And then you got Devinson Figueroa, a former champ, fighting. I mean, it's unbelievable what you've got. And none of them anymore are even listed as the main card because it doesn't matter. You get them all, right? Like, you get the whole thing.
That's Greg, I know you don't watch a lot.
No, I'm going to watch that card.
There's a crazy bunch of names in there.
Yeah.
And I couldn't tell you about, like, how they're going to rate. But, like, the women especially are, like, ludicrous on that card.
Yeah. Michael Johnson's fighting. He had the big upset. He's an older guy. Like, I watched him 15 years ago.
That's that dude who's gone from, like, 170, and he fought almost heavyweight, right?
No. I know who you're talking about. No, you're talking about the guy that fought. I actually saw him fight live in Buffalo. I saw him lose to Daniel Cormier.
Who am I thinking of?
You're thinking of, oh, my God, Anthony Rumble Johnson.
That's it. Anthony,
Anthony Rumble. Yeah, Anthony Rumble. But no, Michael Johnson came and he's on a 3-fight win streak. He's had these crazy upsets late in his career. The guy is 39 years old. He's on the card. That is an early prelim. Oh, so they do have a main card. That's an early. It's not even a prelim. It's an early prelim, and you get Michael Johnson fighting. Like, that's how stacked this thing is. So they do have him listed if you click on him. On what's what. But yeah, he's considered an early prelim at like 5 o'clock. I mean, it's unbelievable. Like, this card is a sick card. Nikita Krylov's fighting on the early prelims. I mean, holy shit. Like, it's going to be good from start to finish. fantastic card to kick it off, which is smart. And they do it one the very next week. They're doing 2 numbered events in a row. Smart way to kick it off, UFC. Good work. So we'll have that week we'll have the breakdown, and then the very next week we'll have a breakdown of the second one.
Marketing. I hope they get behind it, like marketing wherever they market to get new people, because you start hooking people into something they already have, in a lot of cases.
I agree.
Yeah, and I already have Paramount Plus, so I'll happily watch. Last time I paid for something, it was probably 10 years ago. De La Hoya and Mayweather. I paid $100 to watch them hug each other for.
Yeah,
it's so
boxing
frustrating.
that's the problem with boxing, the big cards, because number one, that happens in the main event, and number two, the main event, and you basically don't know any of the fighters. That's what UFC's got right. I just named a bunch of fighters that I'll know throughout the card. Like the boxing, it's like a bunch of people you've never heard of, and then a main event that they hug each other.
Right.
Like,
There used to be some like undercard stuff that was interesting, and I don't know why it was different. Maybe it was fewer fighters, less fights in here. I have no idea. But you used to know people kind of when they were 7-0, 8-0, 9-0, and eventually maybe they turned into something or they lost, but somehow it was promoted differently.
Yeah, I think the boxing one's really like the UFC was the same thing with a bunch of friends around, but the boxing one's really like the party with your friends was the main event. Like the main event came on, but the rest of it was like everybody we're gonna order some food or bring some food. We're gonna get a bunch of booze. We're gonna party all night. Then at 1 a.m. we're gonna watch a bad fight. It's fine.
No, I gotcha. Yeah.
Well, speaking of a bad fight, tomorrow is anybody signing on for Jake Paul plus 650?
No.
Or is he gonna get?
He's fighting Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, is he gonna get absolutely crushed?
I hope. Yeah, we keep saying that he keeps not getting crushed, but I hope he's finally fighting an actual boxer who was a champion.
I know.
How old's Anthony Joshua though? He's got to be 42.
Is he that
late
old?
30s, right?
If he's in his 30s, lay the hammer on Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, no chance, huh?
But I'm not positive of that.
Let's see. Anthony Joshua is 36.
Yeah. Holy shit. I lay the hammer on him. The only thing that, like, you never know because he's getting a payday for this. I mean, he's clearly past his prime, and Jake Paul takes it super seriously.
He does. He absolutely does.
The guy has knockout power, but Anthony Joshua's an actual professional boxer that's not
quote,
55 years old.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't this one of the first guys that's much closer to his size? Am I wrong about that? Or was he a champion at like 145?
No, he's big. Anthony Joshua was heavyweight.
So he's 6'6".
Yeah.
Oh, so absolutely, he's the first guy that's really been close to his size.
Jake Paul's 6'1".
Yeah,
but
he's got a reach of 6 inches more.
Yeah, Jake Paul's,
and he seems to outweigh him by about 20 pounds.
If Anthony Joshua comes into the fight in shape, he's going to murder him.
Yeah, he's minus 1,000 for a reason.
Yeah,
I can't endorse a Jake Paul.
I can't believe Jake Paul took the fight.
That's pretty. I mean, I understood all of what you said. I didn't realize it was that crazy. He might really get hurt. Unless we do the Tyson dance or something, That was a weird fight.
I think he's going to get his dick kicked in. I
hope he does.
I'm not going to
Me too.
1,000,
but
us
and everybody else hopes that.
I might bet him to get knocked out in rounds 1 or 2, boosted to plus 150.
Okay.
I mean, if this guy catches him, it's over.
I'm not willing to put money on it, but emotionally, I'm 100% on the anti-Jake Paul.
Yeah, I mean, I think
100%.
Most people are. I mean, he is a douche.
But I respect his effort because he's definitely taken it very seriously. And, he's following these people that he already had a lot of money and he's making more, but he's following these people that, that's how they did it. They talk so much shit. They duck people and
true.
I mean,
but they were boxers. He was a YouTube star that became a boxer.
I get it, but the guy. I mean, look up his net worth before he's boxing. He's worth $60 million or $100 million or something.
No, and I'll give him credit for that too. Like he's made himself into a legitimate fighter. He's fought a lot of people that he had no business fight. He shouldn't have fought a 56-year-old Mike Tyson.
Right.
He beat a lot of UFC fighters that he could never beat in a UFC match, but he could beat in a boxing match. Right. Like he'd have if it was a full contact fight, he would have got like completely destroyed.
Listen, I don't like the guy, but I respect the hustle. Like, good for him.
Yeah. I don't disagree.
He has a whole brand. The kids used to like want everything in a backpack, a mug, all this crap. I can't even remember what it was called.
I don't disagree. I mean, good for him. Like he's figured out a way to make a lot of money on. And he trains hard to fight. I mean, he
His body
genuinely
did
comes
not.
in. Yeah.
You go back a few years, his body looked nothing like that. He was just a big, relatively athletic looking dude. He wasn't muscly or
No, but
anything
the
like
skill.
that.
But he's practiced the actual art of boxing. Like he's a legit boxer. But can he fight
Yeah.
a former champion and Anthony or and Joshua and win? And I don't know.
No, I'm not going there. I hope he loses. I hope he gets his face kicked in, like you guys said. I'm all for it. I want to see him down.
Well, we got a good slate of college basketball on Saturday. It'll probably go unnoticed because of the football. But Jimmy, St. John's, Kentucky.
I don't think either of these teams are world beaters this year. So I think it should.
I think Kentucky will come into their own. I think that they'll round into form here, and they'll be where they'll finish the year in the top 12 like they should have. They had a couple losses they shouldn't have lost. The win over Indiana was big. This is in Atlanta, but I think Kentucky will handle their business against St. John's.
Yeah, the actual odds aren't out. Obviously,
I think Kentucky projected to be about a 3-point favorite.
I'd probably roll, with Kentucky. I think St. John's is not great this year. I wish they were, but I don't think they are.
That game is immediately followed by Ohio State, North Carolina. North Carolina obviously will be favored. You know what? I think Ohio State might give them a little bit of a game here. I do.
Yeah, Ohio State's not playing bad basketball this year. I don't disagree with you.
Jimmy, you should be going to this game. Houston, Arkansas. This is gonna be a tight number. This will be around 1.5, 2 probably. Tickets as low as $23, Jimmy. It's the Never Forget Tribute Classic.
Actually, we should be going to it. You're not wrong. This would be a great game to go to. I'll be at a Christmas party, so I won't be able to make it.
What is it every weekend with you?
Yeah, it's always something.
A birthday party, a Christmas party, a this, a that. What Christmas party are we going to now?
I'm going. My avid listener, good friend Anthony, is having his.
You just had a party the week before at Jimmy's. Combine the parties.
Yeah, I have a party, then he has a party. That's how it works. We have parties.
It sounds like overkill. You can't combine the parties next year so you can go to a game like this. You and Anthony should be in attendance for $23.
Greg, let him have some fun. Come on, man.
Yeah. He's not gonna have fun there. You would have more fun at the game. Put a couple $100 on it. Have some booze. You watch Houston. You watch Arkansas.
So what's your projected line here?
My projected line is I can't believe we're at a Christmas party. It's going to be around 1 or 2, and I'm going hogging.
I would go Houston all day.
Makes me
Defense
feel more
is too good. Yeah, the projected win is 78% right now for Houston. So I think the line is going to be a little more.
Oh,
I would go
you're
Houston.
munching chalk? Shocking.
No, but I just think I think Houston's they're just known to be a hard-nosed defensive team. I think I love Coach Cal. I think he's going to bring the Hogs along, but I don't think they get this one done.
Auburn, Purdue. This game is in Purdue. Oh no, it's in Indianapolis. Sorry.
I think Auburn gets it done. I'll go the other way.
All right, good. All right, and it's hard without the numbers. I don't have the projections of the power rankings to try to come up with the lines because. You know what? I just didn't care that much.
I like Pettiford. He's a Jersey City guy.
I like Purdue here.
They should win, but
Madison Square Garden game 8:00. Duke, Texas Tech. If this number is double digits, I'm hammering Texas Tech.
I agree.
I think the projected line is between like 9 to 10. If it's double digits, I'm taking Tech.
If it's double digits, I would absolutely go Tech. Toppin's a beast. I love him. I know that Boozer's fantastic. I get it. He leads Duke in everything, but Duke's going to lose a game. They're not going undefeated. Why not this one?
10:30, we get Arizona and San Diego State in Phoenix. You know what? I'm going to make a bold prediction. I think San Diego State hands Arizona their first loss of the year.
I would love nothing more than for that to be correct. This has got to be a double-digit line, I would think, too.
I would think so, too. Yes.
Yeah. I would take the double digits with San Diego State. Will they win? I don't know. San Diego State, historically known for their defense, right? Good rebounding team, good defensive team. So I would take the points if it's double digits because I think they have the ability to keep it close. They did get blown out, but by Michigan.
How many does Michigan beat LaSalle by on Sunday?
All of them. Every point. Yeah,
All
all
of
the
them.
points.
All seriousness, Jimmy, if you got to make a prediction, if I said 50 or 50, would you take it? Would you
I
take
would probably take 50 because I think they'd play everybody off the bench at the end of the game. But if the line was 33, I would take Michigan.
Yeah, it's gonna be around that. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
All right,
I would.
fellas. You know how I love to spring things on you, so I'm gonna do it right now. You ready, Ryan? Ryan,
Ready to go.
you're gonna partake, but we'll give you a little bit of a break. You can help Jimmy because your kids are
Oh,
older now. But we're gonna see if Jimmy's smarter than a fifth grader since he has two younger kids. I'm gonna give him 5 questions, Ryan. Do you think he'll get them all?
I believe he'll get 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5. And all right, I'm writing this down. And what would you sign? What would you sign yourself up for?
I think a safe bet here is 4 out of 5.
All right, 4.
I think we should play it together.
You are. I'm going to take an answer from both of you. Now, here's what I'm going to give you the baseline. Jimmy does not know I did this because he was taking the garbage out, doing one of his 8 million chores. I tested both of our wives.
Oh, watch out. Hold on. She's going to the kill zone.
I saw that. Going to murder someone. Both our wives, Jimmy, came in at 2 out of 5.
All right.
All right. Question number 1, boys. The first day.
This is going to both of us, meaning we both give a separate answer? And
Well,
it might be the same?
I'm gonna let Jimmy. You can defer or receive. Would you like to go first or second? No, I'll rotate.
Let's rotate them. Let's rotate them.
Are you receiving? Or
I'll receive the
wasn't
first
the
one. Then
question.
Ryan can agree or disagree.
He said, just to be clear, he said, do you want to go first or second? You said, let's rotate.
Yeah, so I go
What kind of
first.
answer is that?
The first question, I go first. The second question, you go first.
I get you.
Okay,
I understood.
Yeah,
I did.
thank you.
Got it. Sorry.
Yeah, we got the old House of 1,000 Corpses behind Ryan right now, so he's a little stressed out.
Yeah.
Murder just
The
went down.
sweat's pouring down. I
Yeah.
got to watch out for the cops over here.
Hey, Devil's Rejects, let's get this going.
Right.
Jimmy, your first question. The first day of the 20th century was?
Like the day of the week?
No. Like, what was the first day of the 20th?
Just the date?
The date.
January 1st, 1901.
I'm saying January 1st, 900.
Well, it's a very tricky question, and one of you is right and one of you is wrong. Well done,
Jimmy.
Good job, Jimmy. That is a good trick question because a lot of people don't realize that.
He took that one. I was trying to be different, honestly.
1901.
I thought it was that.
What don't a lot of people realize?
That it's 1901. It's not 1900. A lot of people think the century turns.
Oh, God, yeah.
Good job, Jimmy. All right. Here's a tough one. I'll be honest with you. I don't think I would have got this if Jimmy sprung it on me. How many grams are in 1,000 kilograms?
Well, this is just math.
That's
It
to
is.
me or to him?
That's
Well,
you.
it goes to you first. But think it's just math.
It's math, but I wouldn't have got it. I'm just being honest.
Say the question one more time.
How many grams are in 1,000 kilograms?
So, can I use a pen?
Mm-hmm.
Think zeros, Ryan. Think zeros. Metrics
million.
easy.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, a million.
Jimmy.
No, yeah, exactly. You just take three zeros and 3 zeros.
Right.
But
Yeah, I
the
just
one.
had to write it.
I know.
Can't see
Well
it.
done.
All right, Jimmy. This one, my wife got, yours did not, and I'll tell you the funny answer after.
Oh, let's go.
Okay.
Sorry.
The Statue of Liberty was a gift from Ryan.
Concur.
You're both correct. My wife got this right. Jimmy's wife said London, and I said you thought they gave
That's
us
not a country.
So we beat them in a war, and they said, "Here's a gift."
Also not a country. That's a city.
Love her. Great job, Jimmy's wife. You're close.
It's
I mean,
okay.
it's not that far off physically, right?
Mine
Yeah,
is-
200 miles?
that was an easy one. The Statue of Liberty is right here. We know
Yeah.
the statue. Yeah.
It's-
Let me ask you this:
You could see
Great.
it from your bedroom window almost.
How many?
Interesting.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
How many Statue of Liberties are there?
I mean, like
I'm saying two.
from France.
Yeah, how many Statue of Liberties exist?
Well,
I'm
I mean, there's
saying
one in
two,
Las Vegas. So
and
we
I
kind
don't
of
know why.
That's really funny. So he's going to.
I have no idea. I'm not even gonna guess.
It's 3.
Where's
Who
the?
else got one?
Yeah,
It's in England.
Oh, England.
See
What
what
does
not
France
London.
have one?
It's not London specifically.
There are. Let me tell you the. Oh my god, I am. Wait, no. What? There isn't a single. No, there's 3. Well, there was 3. There's definitely 3 because they say it on fucking national.
I've 2. I just couldn't possibly
They're
place it.
counting
I have
Vegas.
no idea what.
Google
Google just
here's
said
the-
5. It's
I don't think this exists, but I would love to see the Statue of Liberty before it patined and was actually bronze. Think about that.
Yeah. If
When
you
When
look
it
at the
showed up,
pictures,
it
you
was
can see it.
bronze.
Yeah, you can look at like it's. I don't think it's AI. I think it's like polished pictures from back in the day, like 80,
Yeah.
100 years ago. It's really weird. You can Google it right now. It's
Yeah,
cool.
before the patina.
Yeah. It's totally crazy.
all right.
If anyone doesn't know that, Google it. It's interesting to look at.
So Jimmy, you were 3 for 3. Ryan, you were 2 for 3. Both on pace for your 4.
Damn it!
What? You're both going to get this, I think. But Ryan, you're first. What are the first 10 amendments to the Constitution called?
The Bill of Rights.
Jimmy?
I don't know that I would have got that, but that makes sense. So I'm going to go Bill of Rights. So I'm going to steal one. Yeah.
You're both correct. All right.
Well done, Ryan. You're keeping me in the game. I don't know that. Transparently, I don't know that I would have got that.
Last question. Jimmy's wife got, and mine got extremely mad because the word was there, but she just couldn't get it out.
You're setting us up for failure there.
No, I think, we'll see. This is a good one, I think. This is a 5th grade question. A story conveying a moral lesson is called what?
So I know this because my kid is in CCD right now, and like I feel like that's a thing. So it's a fable.
Ryan?
I'm going with him.
Well, Jimmy saved you. Ryan goes 4
Nice
5.
job, Jimmy. I got him on the last one.
It's what all those stories in the Bible. All the stories in the Bible are fables. Like they're not real. They didn't actually happen. I'm sorry, everybody that's religious, but like they were. But they're like that's that.
Way to go, man. Way to isolate a big segment of the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, who have just joined the show, Jimmy would be an atheist. It's okay.
Cheers.
We're fine with it. We're fine.
I think Ryan is too.
I'm whatever. I don't know.
Right,
I got in trouble in 2nd grade at parochial school because I told the teacher that I didn't believe in God. And so I got sent to the office, and my mom got called. She's like, "You just have to say it. Just say it." Okay.
You should have said if like we'll call God and have him tell me I'm wrong.
No, that was better than going to school where I grew up. So trust me, we wanted this parochial school stuff.
Yeah. Ryan wasn't going to public school. I did till 8th grade, and then let's just say I wasn't well behaved. So I got a funny little talk. I didn't know it was coming that told me I was not going to public high school. I would be going to East Catholic High School.
Which is in a very different kind of area. And is it still open?
East Catholic? Oh, yeah. Tuition's
boy.
doubled since I was there. Yeah.
For them.
Hey, so is yours.
Oh.
Someone was just telling me your school is up to like 30 grand, 35.
A year?
My private school? That one?
I think so. Yeah.
30
Oh,
grand
it's more
a
than
year?
Is it 50? It's up there. Both of our schools doubled. I just never can remember where you went.
Were they all boys?
It's in the
schools?
50s.
Someone's gonna know where it is. Did you go to Loomis or Oxford?
Oxford.
Oh yeah, Ryan's is 100 grand. Loomis went.
No, it's 50s. If you go to the ones that are like Philip Exeter, Northfield, Mount Herman, all those are 75 with boarding.
Yeah. Loomis is in like the high 30s now.
No, 75.
Loomis?
Google it. Yeah, you might be looking at per semester.
Mate, you could be right.
I'm not joking.
That's
75.
an insane
That would
number
make
for
sense.
high school.
Yeah.
I mean, when I went, East Catholic was 9. Plus,
I mean, I paid 30 for daycare, so
That's 2 point.
They're not even really teaching like calculus,
yeah, we have.
So what happened at Erie High? Did they send you a refund check and an apology letter?
Yeah. Thanks for
We're
playing.
sorry. Your son has very little chance of getting out of here.
Yeah.
Here's $4. One
Yeah,
unit and a half.
Yeah. Here's no. They send you $150 for the bus ticket. Is wherever you land, it's better.
A check, an apology letter, and a one-way ticket to community college.
So it's funny. I actually went to a pretty good high school, and there was a ton of shitty high schools around me. And
There's
didn't
more
do
than
anything with
one high school in Erie?
in the Erie Metro, there's probably 13 high schools.
Erie's that's that many. I thought there's like 8 of you.
There's like
That many people want to be cold and near the
There's
lake?
there's like 300,000 people in the Erie Metro.
Crazy part is, Greg, you go so hard at him, and he doesn't even like care because he's just like, it is what it is. I'm fucking not there. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, there's 300,000 people in the Erie metro area. There's probably 13 high schools in like the metro. In the city of Erie, there used to be 3. Now there's 1, and it's ghetto as fuck.
This is where I get mad and he loses me. Is the whole thing called Erie, or is it like where me and Ryan grew up, where there's Hartford and then there's towns that are respectable around it?
Yeah, like exactly. There's like
So
Erie.
were you in a respectable town, or were you in Erie?
I was in so I lived 5 blocks from the border of Erie. I lived in Mill Creek in the suburbs.
So I was the opposite. I lived 1 street in
From Hartford.
to Hartford.
I lived in the biggest suburb. It was called Mill Creek, but
All right.
But Mill Creek, for some reason, was the only suburb. It's the only suburb I've ever lived in anywhere that doesn't have a mailing address. Our mailing address was Erie, PA.
All right, you beat me in my next question.
Makes no sense.
Yeah, so your mailing address was actually Erie.
Yeah, my mailing address was Erie.
So you are from Erie.
Yeah. And I lived in Erie, like, as an adult, like, because I didn't have children that had to go to school. That's why you didn't live in Erie, because the schools were terrible. Do you remember that there was a E60? It's actually really, really good. It was about the high school my dad went to. The high school coach of the basketball team, his son murdered the assistant coach's son at a party.
No shit.
And it was about how they
I'm sorry.
It was about how they came together and finished the season and like did well, and that it was the last year Strong Vincent High School existed. It's now a middle school. It still exists, but it's wild. And it was when I was gone at that point, but Erie was pretty rough at that time, and he didn't specifically target him. It was just he shot up a party, and the other guy's son just so happened to be there.
Coincidental.
It's wild. Yeah.
My God.
But it was an E60. It was really, really good.
And
it doesn't make Erie look great.
How old were you? It's not winning arguments for you, but how old were you when you moved to the big city? He says, he says condescendingly. Go ahead. You said I lived in Erie.
Yeah, so when I grew up, we grew up across the Erie border, and when I was 19, I moved with my friends. I didn't. With my girlfriend in Mill Creek, in some shitty apartment complex. But when I was 21, 22, we all lived downtown for a couple of years and then moved. A year, yeah. But the whole metro area is not that big. Like, you're not far from anything.
No shit.
Yeah. So
what I'm doing here is making fun of you.
Yeah, I understand that. It's like it's Poughkeepsie. It's Poughkeepsie on a lake.
I'm well aware. Poughkeepsie might have more.
Yeah. Maybe. Erie feels bigger than Poughkeepsie.
How many buildings were there in Erie? 7?
I don't know, 0?
It's better than Rochester, right? I mean, Rochester could be the worst city in America.
There's 1 million people in Rochester. It's not better than Rochester.
I mean,
Rochester was actually a nice city.
Jimmy.
And I use city very loosely.
Jimmy.
Rochester, Buffalo's and Syracuse are hellholes. And I love Buffalo.
Jimmy.
But it's rough.
Jimmy.
Rochester was clean.
We made fun of Rochester for 72 straight hours.
I'll still make fun.
Not only did we make fun of Rochester, we made fun of Rochester to the people in Rochester who weren't getting we were making fun of them.
Yeah. I'll still make fun of Rochester, but I will tell you that Rochester is the gem of upstate. Like, it's the nicest one by far. There's restaurants and breweries and like it's nice. Like, Buffalo's a hell.
That's like saying David is the gem of Southern Connecticut. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Yeah. Well, no, but go to Buffalo. Buffalo is, and I love Buffalo. My heart is in Buffalo and Erie, but like it's brutal. It's big Erie.
I went to Buffalo. I went into the city because
it's not a good time.
Someone who will remain unnamed
wanted to find some No Limit Doja.
Needed weed and had me driving around for a dispensary. And I said to this person, look, I don't feel good about this. And if the car gets stolen, you're making the phone call.
No, Buffalo's rough.
Yeah,
and that's why I love it, because
we're there July 4th, and like where we were was great, but driving in and out of it, no, thank you again.
Where do the Bills play in relative to like downtown Buffalo?
Way south, like between they play like an hour from. So downtown is about an hour and 20 minutes from Erie. They play like 45 minutes to an hour. So like they play. If you look at Buffalo, here's Lake Erie. They play way south. Like, keep going on 9.
All right, let me ask you a question, because we're going down this rabbit hole. We love picking on Jimmy. It's like our thing. After the first show, he called me off air, Ryan, and yelled at me about a couple things because I sprung some things on him. He's like, "Don't ever do that again." And I was like, "Jimmy, what you don't understand is you're the fall guy." Like, then we understood each other, and the podcast has been great.
Well, I'll have a role to play.
Well, that's what I said to him. He yelled at me for like 20 minutes, and I let him go. And I was like, "Jimmy, we all have a role to play."
I don't think he yelled at him. I think Greg like made fun of me for not knowing who the 5th seed in the soccer tournament overseas was in like Egypt. Well, like, if you want me to talk about it, tell me we're going to talk about the Egyptian Soccer League
just bring up
before we go into it.
About.
Yeah, like that. I think that was my point. Like, hey, if we're going to talk about Egyptian soccer, give me a heads up so I can look into it first.
It's the first time Jimmy ever got mad at me. He's like yelling at me. He's like, "Don't do
Well,
that."
like you're fucking calling you're coming on here acting like I'm nuts because I don't know about like the Syrian lacrosse team.
Yeah. I said to Ryan, I let him go, and I said 2 things. I said, "Jimmy, we both have a role. You're going to be the fall guy. That's 1. Please accept it. 2, if you're ever mad at me, yell at me on the podcast. It's funnier."
Way funnier.
No, but I believe that was my point. Like, he was like, springing, like, all of a sudden we're coming up with stuff that nobody knows about. You didn't give me a heads up we're going to talk about. This is a podcast. This is live radio. We're not taking live questions. We could talk.
But it's funnier. All right.
By the way, to the point, we used to do a rundown of what we were going to talk about. We haven't done that probably in 6 months. We just go at the show now. Yeah.
I put it on my notes in front of me, and Jimmy has no clue what we're going to talk about.
Yeah, I have no idea.
So here's my question. Ryan's interested too, I promise you. So you grew up in Erie, and you said, all right, Pittsburgh Steelers, great tradition, awesome team. Bills are fantastic, Jim Kelly. I'm going to go with the Browns. What happened? Walk us through.
It was almost like, and this is true, when you're from like Pittsburgh was still Pennsylvania, and I just didn't want to be associated with it.
Okay.
Buffalo, there's just nothing.
Now remind the audience, what state is Erie in? Because most people don't know about Erie.
It's in Pennsylvania.
Right, exactly. So why would you not want to be associated with your...
That's what I'm saying, like, because I just wanted to be Cleveland was just a cooler city than Pittsburgh when I was a kid.
All right.
And it's not anymore. Pittsburgh has overtaken it. Like, if you were going to take a vacation to a city, I tell you, like, and I don't know why you do
better, but it's a fucking shithole too. No offense, people.
But if you want to go to it, like, Pittsburgh's got neighborhoods, they've got, like, Pittsburgh is the better place to go now for sure. And Cleveland's not bad, but Pittsburgh's a better place to go. Buffalo is for sure the loser of the 3. Not even close. It's not even close. Buffalo's the size of fucking Albany, only it's a hellhole. Like, it's like
Albany's a hellhole too, but continue.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
Yeah.
Except for the greatest barbecue place on the face of the.
Yeah. So
What's that?
What was that in Albany?
Dinosaur barbecue.
Yeah, well, we had one in Stanford.
That's the original one, though.
Good to know.
Troy, right there.
I'm sure there's way better places in Texas, and I hate Texas too. Well, San Antonio is actually pretty great, but but yeah, no, I couldn't stand Pittsburgh fans. I was a Cleveland fan. I was just I couldn't do it. I wasn't trying to be a contrarian. I was like, I can't do the Pittsburgh thing. Cleveland was cooler. Cleveland was bigger. Cleveland was like, and I was like, Browns. And they were pretty, when I was a kid, don't forget Kozar was there. They were pretty good. Like, they weren't bad when I started rooting.
They were winning, 9, 10, 11 games a season for a while.
Yeah, and Pittsburgh, in my lifetime back then, didn't win anything either. They didn't win till they've lost with Neil O'Donnell. They've lost in the Super Bowl to Dallas.
Who's the next guy?
But
the Cordell
they
Stewart.
didn't win till
Big
they
were
Ben
always
when we were
shit.
Grown-ups. So it wasn't there wasn't a huge disparity when I became a fan.
Gotcha. Okay.
And the Bills fans felt like in Erie that they were all bandwagon. Buffalo was the closest, but somehow it felt the most fugazi of all of them. Like, you like them because they're great right now. Yeah.
Bills Mafia is the best fan.
When you were starting to really love it, you had amazing teams in Buffalo from a football point of view.
No, you didn't.
So basically, what we're saying is you chose.
I chose wrong. I get it. I understand.
You missed a couple of trains.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh would have been better.
I can follow this. I can follow the crumbs the way you're going with this. Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
3 coaches in what I think we talked about 78 years or something like that. Some stupid number.
482 starting quarterbacks since 1982.
I have
that
to tell you,
number's actually stupid. Yeah, when you really look it up.
Look, if the Browns were competitive, I would, which is very rare. 3 years ago, they made the playoffs. But if they were in it, I would never say this because I don't give a shit how much of a douchebag everybody thinks he is. I love Aaron Rodgers. I'd like nothing more this year than to see Pittsburgh go because everybody's shitting on Tomlin. I'll take Tomlin. Give me Tomlin.
They're in first place right now. What are we talking about?
The Wolverines.
I want him in the Wolverines. Give me Tomlin. Aaron Rodgers. I mean, the Steelers are just picking up. They've got Adam Thielen. They've got Valdez-Scantling. Nobody wanted him. They're just picking up these random pieces. Alan Lazard got caught from the Jets. How long do you think it's going to take for Pittsburgh to sign Alan Lazard?
Oh, he'll be signed next week because Rodgers will be like, "Get me my guy, please."
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we've talked about Tomlin before. I mean, the guy's never had a losing season. And what's their? I didn't see the record.
Yeah, they would have
7-7?
to go.
They're
They would
8-6
have
right
to go.
now.
But yeah, if they go 1-2, they'll have a winning season the rest of the way.
Yeah.
That's what they have people that nobody wanted. Everybody's going to.
The second oldest player in the league.
Yeah, because Philip Rivers should have played.
As the main
this year,
player.
I would like nothing more if Pittsburgh made a run to the Super Bowl. That would make my.
Me too. Except for New England, awesome. Of course. But if I'm all for it. I'm on their side.
Yep, it'd be awesome.
All right.
I love the fact that they picked up Thielen. That's.
Oh, me too. Me too. Thielen had a good year last year too. Just quietly, no one even knew. But
Greg always says that there's value there.
He had a great year in Carolina. Damn it. He fumbled. Cooper Kupp fumbled. I saw a turnover, and I was like, "Oh!"
Did he?
Sam
There's a
Darnold
commercial
interception.
for me.
Yeah,
We're up, which is good. 13-7.
13-7 Rams. Cooper Kupp just fumbled. All right. College football. We're not going to talk the Bama game because we beat that to death, and I already posted our pick and the short. But Saturday's games. Let's kind of review here. Miami now getting 3.5. It's juiced a little bit to -115. Dude, I love the Canes here. I really do.
I love the Canes.
I actually like the Canes to win the whole thing. I think they're still 25-1. I already got a ticket on them.
I like it. Yeah, I'll take the 3.5. Texas A&M is on the downslide. We talked about this. I loved A&M. They had a scratch and claw to come back and beat South Carolina at home, right? And I can't believe they won that game. Then they go and beat the pants off of Samford at home. Congratulations. And then Texas comes in and beats them by 10. A&M is playing their worst football at the worst time of year. I love Carson Beck in this position. You're going to give me 3 and a hook?
3 and a hook, and I love the fact that Miami has literally had to try to blow everybody out for the last month and a half.
And
I think Miami can win this game, and I think they can give Ohio State everything they want and more.
I agree. I think we hammer Miami in the 3.5. If you want to take the money line, I don't blame you.
I don't either. Look, it's not going to be popular because it's out there, but I think the finals is going to be a Texas Tech Miami final.
I do like Texas Tech a lot.
I think Texas Tech takes out the winner of James Madison, Oregon. I think they then go on to beat Indiana, and I think it's them and Miami.
Yeah, I would love a world in which Indiana wins it all, Big Ten brings it home, but I would not be at all surprised if Texas Tech beats Indiana.
Yeah.
All right.
No, they're very good.
What do you think of the Tulane game? I know I've talked about it. We talked about it a little bit. I still think they beat them real good already this year. I think Ole Miss is going to come out with something to prove and just beat this Tulane team down.
I mean, you're likely correct. I look, the number isn't quite big enough for me. I'd probably go with you on Ole Miss. They played early in the year when they got beat down, right?
Yep.
So it was a long time ago, but I don't think Tulane has had some huge wins since then. I would probably lay the 7. I'm going to avoid, but if I had to bet it, I'd lay the 17.5.
Oh, Ryan's going to murder someone. It's fine.
Yep. Hey,
I'll be back.
that thing swinging in the background is like the end of a horror movie. What happened? I don't know.
I actually would have liked to hear his opinion here, but he left. So here, there's an interesting bet on DraftKings, and it's the winning seed of the national championship game over under 2.5. So meaning Indiana, Ohio State versus the field is basically what we're talking about. Indiana, Ohio State is -120. I love the field +100.
I would take the field, yeah.
You get Georgia, Texas Tech, Miami, the Ducks. If Ole Miss makes a run, if we're wrong about Miami and A&M is actually what they look like the first few weeks. I love that even money. Love it.
See, that's interesting how you said that, though, because 2.5, I would have thought it would be a 2 seed or above or a 3 seed or below. Yeah, you're right. Okay, I get it. Yeah, because it's the separate bracket. Yeah, I know. I agree. I would take the field 100%.
Yeah, I love that bet. Let's get go. All right, what about the Ducks? So I was listening to VSiN, our favorite network today, and I forget who was on, but they were basically saying the computer grade outs.
Mm-hmm.
The line that is most off in round one, and credit to you because we were against each other on this one as well, is the James Madison line. Like the James Madison line should be closer to 14, and it is kicked up. Well, it came down a little bit to 20.5, but when we were on last time, it was 21.5.
Yeah, I love the 21.5 because you get the hook on that. But I still like James Madison.
So,
and it could move. It's minus 105 right now, so it could move back.
Yeah.
But
the James Madison defense is really, really good. And I think that's why people are leaning that way. I got to tell you, the way I'm going to approach this, and I won't be playing them big, let me just say that, like I'm going to play them for a unit, is I'm probably going to lay the points with Ole Miss and the Ducks. And at worst, I think you go 1-1. One of these teams is just going to lay the wood.
Mm.
I
think that's a smart way to play it because, yes, one of them will.
One of them is going to crush them.
I just think James Madison is going to stay in the game. I really do. I mean, call me a dreamer. The small conference.
Look, I'd love to see it. I'd love to see James Madison win. I think Ole Miss is going to handle Tulane just because they're familiar with them. They already played.
Yeah.
But the Ducks could get a little caught off guard here. And, it's a low total for, a 21-point spread. Total's only 47.5. So they don't think JMU is going to score much. That's for sure. So, Ryan, what you missed when you went away here was there's a bet on DraftKings. You can bet the winning seed of the national championship game over under 2.5. So basically, it's an Indiana and Ohio State versus the field. Basically even odds. It's even money minus 120. Who would you take? Would you take the field?
You hammer that.
The field or the top?
No. Top two.
We're against you here.
Yeah, I'm on the field. I love the field here. I don't think Indiana or Ohio State's getting it done.
I think it's great that Ohio State took that loss. I think that is giving them just ultimate motivation. And we watched them all season. I know we talked about strength of schedule a couple of times, but we watched them all season just beat the crap out of people. And Indiana, same thing, right? Like all year, Jimmy's like, "Oh my God, watch this," and what? I don't even know what the record is. 12-0. Did they lose? They didn't lose, right?
Who?
They didn't lose.
Yeah, they didn't lose.
Yeah, they didn't lose.
I mean, how can you go against the field? I mean, on even odds. And I get it. You're saying, there's, 10 other teams?
Strength of schedule, though. I mean, I think Texas Tech's a live dog. I think Miami's a live dog. I think there's just too many good teams here in a tournament-style play that you got to take the field.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a very interesting thing to see if Miami wins this game on the field because now Notre Dame, what are you going to say then? They beat you and they beat the other team you lost to. Then what do you have to say about Miami?
Yeah.
You should still be in over them?
But no disrespect to you guys. I mean, that's why it's a toss-up, right? I mean,
yeah, the odds are great.
It's either way.
I like the field here. I do. I really do. I like the field. And again, I like the angle of when we're going to talk and, after Christmas about the second round games. I like the angle of taking the teams that played in round one to cover in the first half or even the first quarter because I think these other teams that have been off a long time.
Yeah,
that's a great thought.
Yeah, a little.
All right. I got a question here as we're getting into Christmas time, movies, Ryan, Blockbuster. We talked about.
Oh boy.
I'd like to know what's your favorite Christmas movie. Talking about the classics. Don't give me anything about the Beavers. We'll get to that next, Ryan. The Halloween one you gave, people are still recovering from that date.
Beavers, one of the greatest movies ever. Don't
from classic Christmas movies, Jimmy. What you're going to do this time?
So I mean, it's a tough one. My favorite Christmas movie is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, right? But if you're going to tell one I can't live without, I mean, A Christmas Story. I mean, you have to have it all day long on Christmas Day.
All right, I'm going to follow up with the question after I hear Ryan's take.
Greg, I'm not sure. I actually am 100% positive. Jimmy has no idea what I'm going to talk about, but I'm not sure what you're going to say.
Well, I'm going to ask for an off-the-radar one next. But
No, that's where I'm going. So I'm going to go prime time. Prime time is what I'm watching right now. Christmas Vacation. Grandpa just lit on fire. The tree was burned up. Yeah. Cat's dead.
Great movie.
Greatest movie. Like, absolutely. Just calm. It's a little aggressive for maybe, 5-year-olds, but I don't think they catch the jokes most of the time.
No.
But if you want to go a little off the rails, The Ref. Dennis Leary, one of the greatest movies ever made. Breaks into the house, kidnaps. I forget. He holds him up. It's Kevin Spacey as the dad. I forget the woman's name.
It's a Christmas movie?
100%.
That's not a classic though. That's newer.
All right.
He said off the rails. Google it right now, Greg. Come on.
I wrote it down the ref to give it a shot. All right, look, it's a boring discussion. Clean sweep here. It's for me too. Christmas Vacation, my favorite classic. But Jimmy, I will ask because you said A Christmas Story. Did you like A Christmas Story Christmas? The second one.
I didn't watch it.
Jesus, Jimmy.
But
that's new.
Okay.
It didn't just come out like 3 years ago.
3 or 4 years old. You liked the first one. You didn't see the.
Let's just pretend you skipped over that question.
Hey, only one of us has been to the Christmas Story house.
Jesus.
Is it Mary?
It's in Cleveland. That's
like we all want to move. Let's all go to Cleveland.
There's an unbelievable restaurant. That's the Christmas Story house is here. Caddy Corner. There's this restaurant. They do tater tots wrapped in bacon as an appetizer.
I like it.
It's fantastic. Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, let's move past that and pretend you asked me the mainstream one. It's got to be Miracle on 34th Street. That's the most amazing movie ever. The finish with the cute little girl that looks like Shirley Temple. She's like, he did it. He really, really did it. He's real. It's like the cutest thing ever. Like there's nothing like that movie. And the classic, I mean, I don't know about this new age look at that time period, but it's so wholesome. And these two people kind of get together and little girl and a real Santa who's deemed as a criminal. It's amazing.
Yeah, no, look, I won't fight on that for a classic. That's a good call. I'm still going to stick with Christmas Vacation. I think Christmas Vacation became a classic. Obviously, it's 30-something years old at this point.
But we got it. Those are divided by 50 years or something like that, or 40 years. Like, if we want to go periods, let's put that one, then the next, and we got to decide what's now. And to me, the crazy one is Bad Santa. In the last, 15 years?
You're talking the last 20 years. Bad Santa is one of the best. Mine and my wife's favorite from the last 20 years is Daddy's Home 2. I think that is fantastic.
Yeah, that's okay.
I got one. I like Just Friends with Ryan Reynolds. Just Friends. James Gandolfini. Jersey.
Bad Moms Christmas. As much as it's a sequel and kind of stupid, great, funny. Amazing actresses or actors, whatever the hell they want to be called nowadays.
I think that's very comparable to Daddy's Home 2. I like both of them. I watch them both. I think they're great.
But any kid that doesn't know about, oh my God, I'm fucking forgetting. What's Bruce Willis's one? Shit.
Die Hard?
Die Hard, yeah.
No, Die Hard's, well, the problem is that's a debate. Is Die Hard?
I know we want to debate it. Fuck that.
I think it is.
Any kid by the time they're like 12 should see that movie at some point. It is so great.
All right.
I don't know if it's like a 10-year-old should watch Die Hard.
Once they have a 16-year-old sister, maybe. How's that?
One for you.
That was mine. Was Just Friends. I thought that was off the radar.
Right.
Jimmy, have you seen The Ref for real? So it's a whole dialogue coming at each other, kind of like twisted dark comedy where a family's held up, and it's just great characters.
Mine is The Night Before.
Oh, now.
It is. I think it's fantastic. You're not a fan?
Nah.
Jimmy, have you never seen it? I think it's great. Seth Rogen, the kid from Third Rock to the Sun. Mindy Kaling's in it.
I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about Nightmare Before Christmas. I apologize.
No, I'm The Night Before.
No, I have not seen that one. I'm sorry.
You guys got to watch it. Do you like
Nightmare Before Christmas is good, though.
Do you like Seth Rogen?
I love Seth Rogen.
You're going to love it. Go write it down. Write The Night Before down and go watch it before Christmas.
I will.
Was it Sausage Party? Was that the one he wrote?
Oh, yeah, Sausage Party. Yeah,
I tell you, I know people think that's like a little crude and vulgar and that kind of shit. The creativity it took to write and produce that movie is unbelievable. I mean, it really, all the detailed jokes throughout that entire thing are ridiculous.
So you said The Nightmare Before Christmas is good. I agree with you, Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
But I got to tell you, I text Ryan because I was so annoyed. Disney Plus, as a Disney guy, normally you can eat me. I am so annoyed with that streaming service. I did not know they were putting up old 80s movies and the edited TV version I watched on USA because they've decided I can't handle hearing the word fuck or slurs from the 80s and 90s that might not be appropriate now. I'm pretty sure I can decide whether or not I can handle it, Disney. But thank you.
And you can't edit the setting?
No. I told you.
I feel like
a great 80s movie we've talked about it before. Ryan agrees with me. I don't know what Jimmy said. We'll hear now. Adventures in Babysitting was
Great.
oh my God, one of my favorites. I saw it was on Disney Plus. I was like, oh, fantastic. Put it on. After the first 10 minutes, you knew it was edited. I gave Amazon another $5 of my money because I went to Amazon Prime and bought it. So F off Disney Plus is what I'm saying, Jimmy. Go ahead. Your thoughts.
I think Trading Places is borderline a holiday movie.
I'll give you that, but it's very borderline. That's that's way worse than Die Hard. Like,
yeah, it is.
Yes, it's around Christmas, and he's wearing a Santa suit with a salmon and his shit, and it's a terrific movie. And by the way, he was like 19 when he did that movie. Just to be clear, like it's like stupid. No, he was like 23. Sorry.
Yeah.
And that was written for Richard Pryor. You know that, right? That was not written for him. Yep. And then you know how he got the role?
How?
Richard Pryor set himself on fire when he had all that coke. The mountain of coke on his bed, he lit himself on fire and couldn't do the movie. He recommended Eddie Murphy.
On brand for both of them.
Fucking amazing, dude.
All right.
You get everything in it. Like a typical 80s movie, get some tits in it. It's all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, but the three of them,
first time they came out,
the three of them were just unbelievable in that, including the butler, whatever the hell that actor's name is.
Yeah, he was great.
Yeah, they were just unbelievable. The way they went back and forth, and you had Eddie kind of like just whacked out of his mind saying shit that people haven't heard before. And then Dan Aykroyd like playing it straight, even though he's a lunatic, you know? He might not use profanity, but he's a total lunatic playing that role straight.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Amazing.
Great movie.
Favorite Dan Aykroyd role, you'd probably never guess, but it's
Boneheads.
100% Tommy Boy.
Oh, he's amazing.
Oh, God.
The line when he gets hit in the balls or whatever.
I was just going to say. Yep.
Yeah. I don't even know. Like,
send over a bottle of bubbly. And
thanks. Whatever it is. It's
sorry
like.
about the tough break. Get drunk on me. Use the ice to ice your nads. Yours.
Yeah, there you go. The nice strong finish. I wanted to do it. I held off. That was, yeah. I mean, he was really, really good in a lot of movies when you go back. I mean, Great Outdoors, unbelievable role. Like, so goofy and fuckery.
How about Celtic Pride?
Yeah, absolutely. Ghostbusters, I mean, whatever role he had in that. I mean, that character he played, all four of them were different, but they were very, very unique.
All right. Jimmy's had 2 beers, so I can see him fading out on us a little bit.
Bro,
so.
I can talk movies all fucking day.
Me
Just
too.
keep rolling.
I gotta get Jimmy's take before he fades even more on us.
All right.
Jimmy, I'd like you to give a final statement on what happened to you with fantasy. Because, I mean, it is a funeral I didn't want to go to, but we were forced to go to it on Tuesday. Tell everyone, he wound up losing. We gave you an update on Sunday. Jimmy went down. Jimmy, how's it feel over there to score 180 and lose?
The team showed up. I can't fight about it. We just, we just got outplayed. Any other week of the year wouldn't have happened. Any other week of the year, we would have been top points. Kyle Pitts goes off for 43 on our bench. I mean, the whole thing. The end of the week comes, then Devontae Adams gets hurt, stops putting up points. And then the worst part is I pass out because, I got shit going on. I'm tired. Don't see the whole Vikings game. Watching it. I wake up. I see they won. They won.
Jimmy's about to give you a great take, by the way, because he told me this on Tuesday morning, and I was like 100 or Monday morning, 100% correct. Go ahead, Jimmy. Sorry.
You're right. I see the Vikings win. They put up 36. They win. I'm like, fantastic. JJ surely went off. He did. The wrong JJ. Somehow, Justin Jefferson does nothing in the win. We go into Monday night up a half a point. DK Metcalf needs to catch one ball to beat me. He obviously does. And we're cooked. So I feel good about our squad. I think we put a good product on the field. And at the end of the day, we got completely hosed. And congrats to the winner. I hope he loses in the next round.
Yeah, me. Well, am I playing it? Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I think I'm playing him, but
I think he will because he blew his load last week. There's.
Oh no, I'm not playing him. I'm playing. Yeah, I didn't play him. I'm playing someone else, but Puka's already having a nice game for my opponent, so
he is.
Sure, I'll get screwed too. Jimmy, right now, as you're evaluating on December 18th after your tough loss, are you keeping Baker for another year?
Look, if there's going to be a discussion because I have a partnership in this one.
You can't keep CJ again.
I think I can, and here's why.
Lord.
Here's why I could. Here's why I can.
I can't deal
He's
with
playing
this.
good at the end of the year, and the value play on. I get him in the 16th round.
How's that even possible? It's your third time keeping him.
Maybe the 15th then, because the first year you keep him in the same round. I could 17, 16, 15. We'd get him in the 15th round, and he's playing pretty good football again. So I would consider keeping him. Who I would probably will keep is we'll consider keeping Baker. I would think we would consider keeping, what's his name? Jesus Christ, I can't even talk. Our tight end from the Falcons, because we're going to get him in the 17th round. We picked him up off the waivers, so it's got to be consideration. Playing better football, but I don't know. Yeah, I think Baker's got a chance to be kept.
I think my problem is I got 3 running backs that I want to keep.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to start with 3, but yeah, I want to keep Judkins. I want to keep Achane. I want to keep Cook.
What round did you get Judkins?
Like 16 or 17. I went Scatabo, Judkins to end the draft.
Kenneth Walker, big run. Yeah, I would obviously keep Judkins. There's no question about that. What's Achane? What round was Achane?
I think I'll still get him in double-digit rounds next year.
So those are 2 no-brainers.
And a Nico I'm keeping, obviously, because he's double-digit rounds.
Yeah, I think the Scatabo might be your question mark because of the injury. But those 3 I think are automatic.
Maybe I can trade him to someone. Can you do trades for draft picks in this league? What'd you guys think about Tua being benched?
I texted you. I thought it was amazing. Like, what are we doing, guys? Like, there's a couple of those guys. I mean, I just don't get why we keep going with them. I mean,
he makes a lot of money to be benched. That's the problem.
Yeah, but they intentionally put him 3. I mean, he's gone.
Who's starting?
I don't even know the name. Quinn, maybe something?
Well, they got knocked out of the playoffs, so maybe it's just to keep him healthy.
Right, they're keeping him healthy for a trade.
It's not Quinn Ewers, is it?
Maybe.
Yes, it's yours. He's
like yeah, there you go. Yep.
Yeah.
Give him a shot, but regardless, like the Tua experience has been ridiculous, right? He's getting concussed all day long, and I mean, how many times has he been injured with whatever?
He's just not a great quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, he's small. He can't see over the D.
He relies
he's not
on
that
extreme
accurate.
timing from plays. He needs a drawn-up play with a place to go with the ball, and if he can play on time, he's good. But when the play breaks down, he's terrible.
Yep, and that West Coasty stuff, like he's just not fast enough, strong enough. He's like fast a little bit, strong a little bit short. Like he's not Michael Vick back there by any stretch of the imagination, you know. So if you're not accurate and you can't throw down the field too, and your team is not that great, it's time to move on.
What Ryan means is he's not killing dogs in the backfield. Move on.
He's not wrong.
I mean, as far as I know, that's not true, which is great. I don't want anybody killing dogs playing football.
Did the Rams?
Yeah, Kenneth Walker just says, "Good fuck."
I don't know, but I'm really excited about my I think it was 298 plus 298 for the money line.
Down
What's
1.
That?
Yeah, you should feel less good about that.
Yeah, Kenneth Walker just ran one in from 50.
Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, I'm not live. Sorry. I was a minute behind.
I'm still bitter about this, so I'm going to bring it up before we get into the games for this week. The late call on the Panthers. This rule needs to be changed. If a quarterback breaks the line of scrimmage, he needs to be considered a running back, and you can hit the shit out of him. I don't care if he slides, puts his hands up and says, "Please don't touch me." I don't care what he does. He should get the shit hit out of him, and no penalty should ever be called as soon as he breaks that line of scrimmage. Don't run. Throw the ball away then. Because this is getting ridiculous.
Can you recap what happened?
When quarterback, we were on the air. He went into a slide and got hit, and you guys screamed.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
How can you call that and decide a game when you didn't call it 5 minutes ago when the exact same thing happened to Bryce Young?
Right.
Change the rule. The minute the quarterback breaks the line of scrimmage, he is now a running back, and they can hit the shit out of him. No slide rule. That's the dumbest thing ever. If I slide, you can't hit me.
And like a grazing helmet and this and that. It's
this is football. Don't throw the ball away then. If you don't want to run and you're scared and you don't want to get injured, throw the ball away.
I was watching someone play hockey today. One of his line mates, basically they were coming at each other like this, and the big guy hit him so hard he went through the stick, but he hit him right in the chest. The stick broke, and the kid's like skates went over his head and he hit the ground. Got a penalty. It was completely legal. What are you gonna do? The kid, 225, hitting a 160-pounder.
Yeah,
He's going down.
It's
Like,
ridiculous.
just because the stick broke? Like, who
I mean,
cares?
this guy from the Panthers, as the quarterback from the Saints is starting his slide, he's already diving to make a tackle.
Yeah.
And because
Yeah,
he made
the
contact, with the
intention's already
sliding quarterback-
decided.
Right, exactly. He gets 15 yards. It's like, it decides the game. What are we doing? Like, it needs to be
It's tough. It's tough because I do, if you're playing devil's advocate, which I don't necessarily agree with, but like, these guys are the most valuable player on the field, right? These quarterbacks. But there's
Don't
got to
run.
be something where, that's where I was going with it. They got to understand that, like, we've talked about it before. Their greatest guys play a long time because they're smarter. They get better and better and better and better as they experience, right? And a lot of times, obviously, then you're catering the system, and everybody knows you, and they're building around you, and there's just so much success in that. But man, that means you've got a job to do to stay as healthy as possible, and you have a job to turtle up.
I have zero problem with the behind the line if they slam them down, if the body weight goes on. You want to throw 15 behind the line, I have no problem. When they break the line of scrimmage, it's on them.
I don't disagree. I don't. I'm just saying I understand like why the rules are and why the focus is, because there's a lot of money in those guys, and they're trying to save them, and sometimes you're going to err on the wrong side.
And I agree with you. You should protect the quarterback, but if he wants to run, all bets are off.
Well, Brady said it. I mean,
Yeah,
I believe all of them said it now. Like, hey man, exactly. These young kids want to try going against somebody, faster, stronger, whatever, or just used to hitting the shit out of you, and you wear a red shirt in practice all day, and probably have since grade school if you're in the NFL.
But this bullshit, I go into a slide, I get complete protection, is stupid.
That's what I'm saying.
Agree. I think when you go into the slide, helmet to helmet should still be called. Outside of that, nothing, right? Because you can't do helmet to helmet anyway, right? So
Jimmy, if I'm a defensive back and I've already launched to make a tackle, and you go into a dive, and now my shoulder hits your head.
No, but that's not helmet to helmet. That's shoulder to helmet.
Fine.
Yeah, but
those
they call this
fall that hit to
defenseless
the head.
receiver shit all the time too. It's very frustrating.
Receivers.
I don't know.
Sorry about that. But it's this defenseless receiver shit all the time. They call it
It's
all
another
day
dumb
long.
one. It's terrible.
And I don't hate the idea of a defenseless receiver. I'm all for protecting everybody on the field, quite frankly. And these ridiculous helmets, cool, wear them. If it helps, I'm all for it. But like defenseless receivers, every once in a while, like they're extending for the play. Someone has already decided what they're doing. It's not like they extra hit them.
Right.
It's not like the old days where you were trying to kill people and we were all
It
rooting
should
for,
only
right?
be when they're up off their feet and you launch and like targeting, sort of.
Targeting. Exactly. I have no problem.
But there's calls leaning way on safety for those guys too. And to my point earlier, like those guys aren't the quarterback. Like that's really kind of unfair.
Yeah.
They're choosing to overextend. They should know the guys there. They should have some awareness. They play football also.
I have more problem with the sideline. Like if you're running down the sideline and trying to get the extra 2 yards and you get crushed because you go out the last second, that pisses me off.
Me too. There's never been a better moment in Patriots history. It's sad that Bledsoe like almost died that night, but like him taking that extra yard and a half, Brady would never got on the field probably. I mean, what was Bledsoe like 28 at the time, 29? Like he'd gone to a Super Bowl 5 years before. We were still bought in. We were winning 10 to 12 games a season. Like there's something to be said for this. Like, look, you got to live on the field priority one, right? In whatever field you're in professionally, right, there's one thing you got to do. And if you're not on the field in sports, you're not doing shit.
Seems like a week.
My last take before we get into picking the games for this week is, I don't know how you guys feel, but this dynamic kickoff thing, we need to change this. Like, we can't have teams starting at the 35 or 40-yard line. We got to go back to the 20. I mean, to be in field goal range in a play or two and win a game with 25 seconds left is getting stupid.
Yeah, just go back to the old.
Go back to the old rules. Yes, they kick it out of the end zone. They start at the 20. Who cares? Like, we got to stop this 35 bullshit. Like,
No, I agree.
the fact that you get the ball now with 28 seconds and one timeout, and you can literally throw a pass or two and you win the game. Because this guy, Ryan, like we talk about all the time, these guys can hit from 58 like it's 25.
I know, but at the same point, everybody's playing on the same field, right? I mean, softball. One of my kids plays softball, right? Like the high school games are one thing, right? They're 7 innings, period. The other the tournament games are 65 minutes. Sometimes they're 90. A few weekends ago it was 110. It's like you all are playing by the same rules, so you have to set your strategy to accommodate that. And I don't know how I feel about it other than that, really, but like you all are playing by the same rules. What's the difference?
That part I get. I do understand what you're saying, but I think if we move the line to 35 to get more scoring, we don't need to do that anymore. These guys are hitting from 58 yards. It's like an extra point.
But the challenge is they're trying to prevent collision. That's what they're really trying to do.
They're also trying to promote don't kick it out of the end zone.
I'll challenge Ryan on that. They're trying to promote a return because 90% were touchbacks.
Right. Okay. Sorry, I said it the wrong way. That's exactly right. But they're also trying to do it as safe as possible.
That's true because you don't get.
You're not accelerating as much, right?
And
so
I don't have a problem with the defenders starting where they are. I have a problem with.
What do you do?
Maybe it should be the 25 or the 30, not the 35. Like they're maybe.
I was just going to say, why not draw a dotted line across the center, 5 yards deep in the end zone, and make the zone the kickers have to hit from the 15 to the half touchdown or whatever.
I just think the 35 is
touchback. It comes out to the 20 like the old days.
Sure. Yep. You just choose. And then you have the option, and then it's 5 more yards in distance for the kickers because we know they're not even kicking it right now, right? They're literally pooching it down there like
that's a great call.
Wherever they want.
They're literally pooching the kick because if they put their leg into it, it goes out of the end zone.
It goes 20 yards out of the end zone.
No, you're not wrong. I just think, we got to get it more where if you take the lead with 30 seconds to go by 2, you shouldn't lose the game 85% of the time.
But Greg, listen, think about college basketball. You guys talked about this. I don't think I was on. But like timeouts are a huge thing. Like the last 2 minutes of a game could take you 35 minutes to figure out, right?
Right.
It's the same thing. It's all time management, right? These guys are all paid. I don't care if you're a player, if you're an equipment manager, if you're a coach, whatever level of whoever. Your job is to manage this time in the game within the same set of rules. And
Jimmy, take another bourbon. I want to see you pass out on the air. Come on.
No, I'm watching the game while you guys are arguing this.
No, I think we're on the same page.
No, we are. It's just like I get the goals, right? The goals are not to have these massive collisions. The goals are to encourage returns at the same time, which is, they do.
That's why they line up where they line up now. The lineup is different, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. You don't get 30 yards of acceleration.
I have a problem with where they're starting and to Ryan's point, where the zone is they have to kick the ball into.
Yeah. But if they just made it somehow a little deeper, what if they just made it the 10 to the back of the end zone, right?
Yeah, you just can't kick it out of the back of the end zone, so they have a chance to return if they want to.
And you have the choice to land it between the 0, the goal line, and the 10. So you pick.
Yeah,
and
I'm
that's
with you.
what it is.
And if you kick it out of the back of the end zone, they start at the 35. But if you kick it where they have the choice,
there you go.
Yeah,
so they have to have a chance. Yeah, exactly. So if you're going to,
as long as you kick it in play, if they want to kneel down, they get it at the 20.
Right, and if you can somehow sit it like a punt into the back of the end zone, good for you. Right. You get some huge advantage.
Right. And we should be on the board for NFL. We're way smarter than them. That's what I've learned.
I'm telling you, that was one of the smarter ideas I've had in a while.
Yep. Jimmy, what do you think? Call Goodell. Tell him we need to be on the committee. We are much smarter than who he is.
We'll be in the Bronxville soon. We're going to sit down.
If we have to.
We're going to start out with a disagreement right away, boys. Eagles giving 7 to the Commanders on Saturday. By the way, before we get into the picks, I would just like to once again tip my hat to the NFL for saying, fuck off college football playoffs. We're going to have Saturday games during your first round.
I love it, dude. Domination.
Just to screw every sport they can. Jimmy, who do you like here? Eagles, Commanders.
Eagles. Commanders are cooked.
Ryan?
Yeah, I'm Eagles all the way. It's I think I have 3 heavy bets on here. That's one of them. I know it's 7, but Commanders I don't know what happened. I know they had the injuries, but they were so spirited last year, and now they're so dispirited. And the people that were their fans are dispirited too. They're like, well, fuck it.
Yeah, Mariota is Mariota. It's not going to be good.
I mean, was he 38, 39, and just never kind of been really, really good?
No, he's probably only 31.
Boys, it's time to show
Holy
our
crap.
favorite saying. What we want to do here is did it not go? Oh, there it is. We want to go.
F you,
we
dude.
want to go. We want to go with the Commanders here. Getting 7 is phenomenal. The Commanders will cover this, no problem.
Here's the great part. We'll
Greg,
be able to.
Honestly, like I'm like in my head, I'm not betting money with you, but like there has to be some stupid bet here because there's just no way.
So here's what I think, and you can disagree all you want. It's fine. Jimmy will. I know he will because we've talked about it. Marcus Mariota is a top 24 quarterback. He should be a starting quarterback in this league. He will be fine. Getting a touchdown at home, he'll keep this game close. The Eagles' offense hasn't been great. They really have. They came out against the Raiders. Oh, congratulations. Their fucking high school football team.
But
It's
just been all over the place and mostly bad.
Yeah, I'm
That's the problem.
I'm not saying they're going to win. I'm going to say they're going to cover 7.
I know, but I don't know, man. I think
Well,
I think with Jimmy, like they gave up. It's just
Yeah.
clear the way they play. They're crappy.
They're done. Look, I'm not going to actually bet this game. It's an avoid for me, to be clear, in the actual account. But if I was going to bet it, I'd take the Eagles.
Do you appreciate the saying though? Come on. If people are watching, they're going to get a chuckle out of that, no?
What's that?
If people are laughing, it's
Can you not
fantastic.
see the text that I put up? You can, right?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah. No, I don't.
I mean, it's 100% true. All right. Okay, we could disagree here too. I'm gonna be very proud if someone's with me here. Packers getting 1.5 on the road. Chicago. We have some.
I'm going Pack.
Injuries here, by the way.
I'm going
Wait,
Packers.
what?
We have a few injuries in this game, I believe. Odunze is not playing. I believe there's an injury for the Packers as well. Watson's out, Jimmy.
Watson, obviously.
What's his name? Who just blew his knee out? Parsons.
Yep. But I'm still taking the Packers. The Bears are just.
I listened to Greg last show a little more when I re-listened to it. Now I think he's got something going on there. I think it's the Bears. I'm going home. It's December. I don't know, man. I don't love them.
I love the Bears here. I do. I love the Bears here. I think they are going to look. It took the Packers with Parsons everything they had to win that game in Lambeau a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Give me the Bears at home on Saturday night.
Yeah, I think you're onto something there.
All right, Jimmy. Your Cleveland Browns getting 10.5 at home from the Bills. Browns got a little fight in them here with Shedeur Sanders, or the Bills and that offense just run all over them.
I'm going to take the Browns, and I usually don't bet my home team, but I just think that the Bills' defense is porous enough to let the Browns hang around. So I think the Bills win the game, but I would take the 10.5 of the Browns.
Ryan, you like anyone here?
Greg, I want to hear your opinion first this time.
My opinion is this. I think the Bills come in with huge momentum off that Patriots one. And, Jimmy, I hear what you're saying. Bills' defense doesn't scare me, but your offense doesn't either. And I think the Bills' defense can keep it within 2 touchdowns, where they win by 2 touchdowns or more.
I love the
Greg,
over. I love the over in this game. I love the over 41.
Yeah, I don't hate the over.
I don't know about the over, but definitely Bills 10.5. I think Josh Allen, in his mind, just like Brady, you never kind of knew it, feels disrespected. He went into the Patriots game, and whatever we want to say, like, it was a competitive game. He came back, he fought, never lost heart, and that team they follow him. And the Browns are not good. We know that, and it's not mocking. It's just they're not good. I think the Bills want to be above the Patriots and somehow figure out the division and be as high a seed as possible. I think they're a serious team, and they've had some ups and downs, but they're 10-4, man. I mean, it's not terrible. I think they're going to destroy the Browns.
There's Sam Darnold's interception.
Yeah?
Yeah, buddy.
I think so.
Let's go.
We got a winner. Mine hasn't updated yet. We have a pick, Jimmy. Can you confirm?
It doesn't
2 seconds,
confirm yet. I saw it, but
Yep, pick.
nice.
Well, everyone, that's a winner. We talked about that off air. I don't know if I said it on there, but Greg made a big play on a Sam Darnold interception because why wouldn't
Oh,
it
that's
be?
right. I totally fucking forgot. I thought you were talking about my Rams bet.
No, I have the Rams too. I bet them earlier in the week because my theory on this game was I need Sam Darnold to prove it to me, and I will make the investment.
Dude, when you watch that route, that thing got jumped so early, and he barely had to move.
Oh, he didn't score though. I have a
No, it's close.
long shot. I had a free bet with a Rams defensive touchdown.
Well, that would have been awesome. No, he was like on the half.
Oh my God! To the Seattle 1, get in the end zone.
No.
Come on, Jay Wallace.
By the way, next year, Blake Corum's going to be the starting running back, not Kyron Williams.
Come on, Jay Wallace, get in the end
He
zone.
just
How do you
slammed
get
it
down to
in.
1?
All right.
He's so little, dude.
So you guys are on
Amazing.
the Bills. I'm on the Browns, right?
Jimmy's had a few drinks. He wants us to wrap up. All right.
No. I don't get the next line.
Oh, me. Okay. You don't get the next line? Are we on the same game? Bucks, Panthers?
No, the one before the Chargers, Cowboys.
All right. So that I have next. So let's go to Bucks, Panthers first. Bucks are giving 3. I know where Jimmy's going to be here. Right.
I'm on the Panthers. The Bucks have been letting us down left and right. You're going to give me points with Panthers at home. I'll take the 3.
Nice. Ryan, how do you feel about this one?
Man, I have bet the Bucks a bunch, and I have had a bad last few weeks. I feel like I'm going down with the ship, no pun intended. I'm going Bucks. I don't like myself for it. I feel like I'm going to look in the mirror and be pissed off, but 3 Bucks, Baker. There we go. Lock
I hope
it in.
I'm wrong.
Jimmy, I got to tell you, I agree with one of you. See,
Way to
Ryan
go,
got
Square.
it. Ryan got it. So here's the thing. I think the Bucks had a come to Jesus moment after that last game. And this is for the division. They're going to play twice in the next 3 weeks, but this is really for the division. If the Bucks win here, they got the huge upper hand because of the Panthers' bad luck at the Saints. I think Baker, your boy Jimmy, comes through here. I think Evans comes through here. I think the Bucks win this game, and I wouldn't be surprised if they win it by double digits.
Evans was screaming on the sideline last game.
I will be rooting for you to be right.
They are, Jimmy. This Bucks team is going to come in pissed.
I hope you're right.
Ryan is 100% right. If you saw
Mike Evans was venom on the sideline.
Yes.
People are holding him back. He's stomping around like huge steps. He's 6'5", whatever, but he was angry as a motherfucker, and I guarantee you that shit pervades through the whole team because the defense lost, the offense lost, the special teams lost. They all took an L, and it was not a good one.
I hope you're right. But I'm not going to bet it.
I'm waiting to hear what Jimmy said. By the way, I'm really happy about my Rams bet because all these sharps around the Seahawks, and I thought I was going to lose a lot of money tonight, and we got the interception. I know there's a lot of time left, but I love the Rams up 9. Thank you. All right, Jimmy, I know what you're saying. You don't understand the line. I'm going to throw it to you. Cowboys, Chargers, go with your take.
I mean, I'm going to take the Chargers, the better team. The
But
Cowboys.
explain. I like what you were going with. Explain why you don't like the line here.
I don't like the line because it doesn't make any sense that Dallas is favorite, right?
Yeah,
and so If you want to say this is a sucker line, so play Dallas, I get it because it doesn't make any fucking sense. There's no way the Chargers should be the dog in this game. They're the playoff bound team. Dallas is the team outside looking in, not going to make it. How in the world are the Chargers the dogs?
So you're 100% Chargers.
This is one where I would look at it and say you got to play the Cowboys because the line.
So you're going to go on the Cowboys.
Yeah, because the line stinks.
All right, line smells. Ryan, what's your thoughts on this?
I'm very confused at the line, but I'm gonna take the 1.5. Go Chargers all day long.
Yeah, look, I think the reason this line is 1.5 is because Dallas isn't officially eliminated yet.
But like Jimmy said, they're not gonna make it probably, in our minds.
Right.
But they could blow the Chargers out too.
What does that do? It doesn't matter whether they blow them out or they win.
No, I know, but the 1.5. The 1.5 could be in gravy. Dude, if I didn't see the line, I'd have bet the Chargers. But when I see the line, and I know the people making these lines are smarter than us, I just think Dallas is the move.
I said it a couple weeks ago.
The only argument against it is that they know that there's a ton of Cowboys fans out there, and so they make the line close because they're going to get action that way.
That could be. There's numbers to look up, but I didn't do it.
All right. My take on this one is I don't trust the Cowboys. I really, really don't. I get the game's in Dallas. I get they're not eliminated yet. But the Chargers still have to lock up a playoff spot. And they're not eliminated yet from the AFC West. I got to take the Chargers here. They're still 4-2 on the road. They've won 3 in a row. They're playing good football. And even when they're not showing up with their A game, they're winning. So I'm going to say I'm with Ryan. Give me the Chargers here, plus the 1.5 or in the money line, however you want to play it. Dallas, you're going to have to prove it to me. That Eagles win, I think, was a fluke when you were down 21-0. I think we saw the real Dallas Cowboys last week. I like the Chargers here.
I think if you're going to play the Chargers, you just take the plus 110 money line.
Yeah, I agree.
So they're going to, yeah.
If they lose by 1, you owe the whole audience, all 6 of them, $50.
Yeah, fair.
Send us your emails. Jimmy will Venmo you. All right. Vikings giving 3, now that it doesn't matter for Jimmy with Jefferson, to the Giants in Snoopy. Snoopy Land. Who wins this one? Does Jackson Dart get a win?
This is
get a win.
This is the biggest
in college, by the way.
This is the biggest who knows what's going to happen. Because the Minnesota team we saw last week, you'd be like, yeah, they'll cover 3 against the Giants. But you never know what you're going to get from JJ.
This game is a 100% pass for me. I could care less about it.
I don't care at all.
Ryan, you care or no?
I don't care at all, but I'm going Vikings 100%. Give me the 3.
I'm not that confident.
All right.
They lay an egg after they.
The Giants are 2-12, people. They suck. They suck in all kinds of different ways.
The Vikings
They suck
too.
in leadership. They have interim coaches. They're fucking horrible. Everything. Like they will find a way to lose this, and they've won twice this season, right? You got 6 and 8 Vikings. That's 3 times the wins. It's just math in my mind.
I don't hate the theory here, Jimmy.
Yeah.
They're not great. All right.
But I'm passing.
I don't like
passing on a 2-12. They've figured out how to win 2 games in 14. I mean, I'm just throwing that at you. Like, how do you put them against someone who won almost half their games in a league with this much parity? 2-12 is way different than 6 and 8. Way different.
Passing.
That's fine. Do what you gotta do.
All right. Next game, Bengals Fins 4.5. A lot of people are on Quinn Ewers and the Dolphins here, thinking the Bengals.
Retarded.
Thinking the Bengals have just given up because they're now eliminated from the playoffs. I think Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase are going to show up. I think they're going to be a little mad. I'm not going to pick a side here. I love the over 47.5. I think this game's getting in the 60s, if not 70s, with the total. I think both teams are going to score in the 30s.
I'm going opposite you. I'm going to go big money on the Bengals. I think this is a lock.
I like the Bengals too.
The Dolphins are just disheartened. I know they got their new guy in there, blah, 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 but they suck anyway for the most part, right? They're 6 and 8. You got Joe Burrow and the best, arguably one of the best offenses in the league. Their defense, I know, is not great. I like your theory of the over. I don't want to go the over because I think the Dolphins are that bad and disheartened and disenchanted, and it's like kind of over for them. So even if the Bengals put up 35, I'm not confident the Dolphins could up 12.5. So that's where I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna go Bengals with my 4.5.
All right, Chiefs Titans 3. Chiefs giving 3. Jimmy,
no interest. Avoid.
This is one of my favorite plays of the week, Ryan.
Give me Chiefs with 3. They're upset. They're sad for their leader. That's what I'm going with. Again, 2-12 Titans. Come on. This is not a good team. The Chiefs lost their leader, their heart, their whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Gun to my head, give me the Titans.
That's insane. But okay.
Ryan, go ahead. Continue what you're saying. The Chiefs are pissed. Go ahead. Keep going. They're pissed. Their leader's down.
Yeah. And they went from, I think they started the week out at 11.5 as a favorite. Now they're down to 3. Take that 3 and run with it. I know they're on the road.
Well, that was the look-ahead line till Mahomes went down.
No, that's what I'm saying. They started out that, and I get the idea that that's what happened. But still, I don't even know who the starting quarterback is. I'm just saying they're going to show up. They're going to try and win this game. And they got heart. They're out of the playoffs. I understand, but they're going to try and win it.
Their starting quarterback would be Gardner Minshew. But, Ryan,
that hurts.
A well-thought-out, well-explained take.
That you disagree with.
Not so fast, my friend. Titans win this game, and they win it easily. Chiefs have checked out. Jones was hurt. He didn't look good. Mahomes is gone. And I think the most telling thing this week, and I don't know if you heard it, did either of you hear the Travis Kelce press conference when he was talking about Mahomes?
No.
Didn't.
So
I saw quotes, but I didn't see anything that I recall now.
So here was the weird thing. He kept referring to the Mahomes injury as hopefully he'll be back for the Chiefs. Hopefully the Chiefs will get him back by week 1. So is that telling us he's done? Because wouldn't you say hopefully we get him back? Hopefully we.
Yeah, Kelsey's done.
I think he's probably done.
Is he done, or is he going to go somewhere else at 37?
But I actually don't give a shit. I mean, fine, good for him.
I mean,
He's not going somewhere else. He's
he's another
right
player.
off the sunset with his super
Cool
rich
dude.
wife.
He doesn't give a shit. He's the greatest tight end of our time. I mean, I would care.
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty good. No question.
Yeah, he's going to ride his wife's coattails into the sunset, and he should. I don't blame him for it.
Jimmy, I
think he should ride his wife for getting her coattails.
So, that's why we putting out for kids when I post these. All right.
Yeah, you do it. So
I do.
Why not say it?
No, you're good. You're fine. I can't wait to hear Jimmy's take here. This was the game I was waiting to hear. Broncos at home giving 3 to Trevor Lawrence and the Jags that Jimmy and me cannot figure out how this team is 10-4.
I can't either, but go ahead.
The only problem with the Broncos is every game's close. They're not blowing anybody out.
Oh my God, is he going to take the Jags?
I'm going to take the Broncos. Because it's at home. You're a mile high. And Trevor Lawrence is a Fugazi superstar.
But,
not great.
Like, how can he be a Fugazi? Like, yeah, it's a couple of years now, 3 years now, but he's 10-4. He's the leader of the team. Like, they have pretty good offense.
He's had a couple of good games.
They're 10-4.
I know.
We're telling 6 and 8 teams they're shit, but 10-4 is like not pretty good.
What's
like
Broncos?
Broncos are 12-2.
Is that better than 10-4?
Yeah, and they got 3 points as a favorite.
Yeah,
I'm not telling you you're stupid for the pick.
And they're at home, so I'll take the Broncos.
They're at home.
My point was he hasn't had 2 good games. He's had a good season, 10-4. That's all I'm saying. I don't love or hate the guy. It's fine.
This game for me, do you have a pick, Ryan, or no pick?
I'm avoiding this one, honestly. Okay. This one's a little freaky.
All right, I am waiting to kick off for this game. If this number pops to 3.5, I'm taking the Jags.
Yeah, I mean, Denver, all the games are close, so I don't blame you, but I think they get it done.
Well, look, I can just see a scenario where Denver's up 10 with 3 minutes to go, Jags get the ball, and that's when Trevor Lawrence decides to pick them apart, and then they score a touchdown, lose by 3. I can just see it.
It could be.
I can see it happening. So if it goes to 3.5, I'll take the Jags. If it stays at 3, I'm with Ryan. I'll probably avoid. This game, 3-point line, but I really don't care about it. Falcons giving 3 at Arizona at the Cardinals. I
couldn't care less about this game. Let's move on.
I love the Lions to blow the fucking doors off the Steelers. Give me. I might go an alternative spread. I might lay 13.5 points in this game and take the plus money in the alternative spread. Lions win this game by 21 points.
I'm not going to. Oh, so go ahead, Jimmy.
No, I tend to agree. I think the Steelers have won a couple games. The Baltimore win was a good win. Miami's not good in cold weather. They beat them up, but yeah, I think Detroit probably beats the pants off them.
Man, I'm not going the 51.5 over, but I agree. The Lions are going to kick the shit out of them. I don't know why. Again, I'm riding the same team I've been riding, and they've been disappointing me, but I just refuse to believe that their talent is not going to show up this week.
You know what? I'm going to switch it up. I think Pittsburgh covers. I think they've got
hounded. No chance.
I'm going to take Pittsburgh. I'm going to take Pittsburgh. I think they cover the 7. I think they might win this game. I just
respectfully disagree.
No, I get it. I did too, but I started thinking about it. Like they're starting to figure it out. They got Tomlin. They got Rodgers. They know how to play football.
They do. The Lions.
They got a bunch of misfit toys on offense.
Hold on air, so you can't back out. I'll lay the 7. Loser pays for the Eagle Rare when you come down here for Championship Saturday. Deal?
All right.
All right.
Yeah, deal.
If we push, Ryan pays for it.
Deal. I'm telling you, I might take Pittsburgh plus 275 on the money line.
They have,
Just like all the bucks on it.
they have zero chance of winning this game.
I don't know. I think they might.
I'll lay
I think
you three. I'll lay you 3 bottles of Eagle Rare to 1 if you want to bet it straight up with me.
I keep the 7, but I think it might happen.
We're definitely not talking about Raiders Texans. Texans win this game. Godspeed, Raiders.
Who cares? Yeah.
Raiders might not score.
But my point is, again, this is a 2-12 team again. You guys passed on a different 2-12 team in the Giants. Like, come on, guys. 2-12 is fucking horrible. 5-12 is a big, huge difference. Once you get to 6, 7, 8, that's another jump. You know?
Yeah, but again, we're talking about a Giants team who's playing the Vikings, who are 6 and 8 and they have not looked very good.
Not good.
I understand.
We're gonna come back to the Sunday night game because that's where I want to end. And you know what? I write the show, so that's where we're gonna end. We're gonna go to Monday first. Niners, Colts. Phillip Rivers getting 5.5 at home from the Niners. Jimmy, Old Man Rivers?
No, I think that I might take the 5.5, but I think San Francisco is going to the Super Bowl. I think they're coming out of the NFC. I do.
I couldn't disagree more.
I know. I know it's a hot take. Fine, but I think Brock Purdy looks really good. I think they're figuring it out. I think San Francisco's a team nobody's talking about. I think San Francisco's coming out of the NFC.
Oh, Puka Nacua just caught a long pass. That'll kill me in fucking fantasy. Thank you, Puka, for the 40-yard catch. God, I hate my life. And I hate fantasy. Tell what's his name who runs this league. Tell him he can sell my team next year. Jimmy is on the Niners and thinks they're going to the Super Bowl. Ryan, where are you?
I am not on the Niners going to the Super Bowl. However, I could care less really. In this particular game, listen, I'm going to go like a half unit on Rivers here. I don't really know what to do.
Go $1 on Rivers.
Sure. I think the Colts. Well, just people talk units, right? You guys are doing that. I'm trying to keep up with the lingo. But whatever your unit is, right? Like a half unit on the Colts. Like they're spirited. We watched it. They happened to come out on the wrong end of that field goal last week live while we were doing this cast. But the Niners are away. Who knows? See what happens. Let's root for Rivers. Just throw pizza money, as you guys say, on it.
I'm with you on that.
I love the Colts here. Colts win the game. Taylor goes off. Niners do not make the Super Bowl. Niners might not make or did they clinch? No, they definitely didn't clinch. Niners don't even make the playoffs. They're the odd man out. Lions get in.
I think that's a hot take.
Well,
but I respect it. I mean, I like your thought.
One of them's got to get in. Do you think the Lions make the playoffs? Because if the Lions make the playoffs, that means the Niners won't.
I don't know. I don't have a feeling on it at the moment. I think the Lions are the lesser team currently.
Oh.
But again, I picked against
the
Niners just now, asshole.
Nobody wants a playoff without the Lions. Jimmy, your thoughts?
I don't.
No, of course I want that to happen, but being
all right. We're going to turn the stage to Ryan to close out the show with our final pick as we kick into the 2-hour mark. I love Thursdays that go for 2 hours because I hope Jimmy gets in trouble when the show's over. Here you go, Ryan. Your boys are getting 3 on the road to the Ravens, and it sounded like Lamar had the flu, but
I didn't read that. That you never know. It's been very cold down here. I'm not much of a believer in that, but it's very cold. I mean, it's been in the high 20s like nights the last few weeks, like week and a half.
Yeah, got better.
Yeah, sorry, but now it's back in the 50s. So I don't know, man. I have the Patriots, and I know I'm a homer, but I'm hammering taking those points. Like, I mean, Jesus, we're away. We're getting 3 in a game that the Ravens are kind of done, man. I mean, I don't know. But
yeah, I agree with Ryan. I'll take the Patriots in the 3.
You're going to take the Patriots and Jimmy. You're going to take the Patriots in the 3? Is this because you want to see the Steelers get in the playoffs?
No, look, the Patriots have looked great. The Ravens have not looked great. What? They're getting 3?
I get what you're saying. Here's what I think is going to happen. The Ravens are 3-5 at home. At the beginning of the year, would you have ever signed a piece of paper that's saying the Ravens were going to finish the season 3-6 at home? Ever?
No.
Right.
No.
I think because Jimmy just has that kind of luck, King Henry is going to go off in this game. And I think the Ravens defend the home turf. I think everybody and their brother is going to line up around the corner to take the Patriots plus a field. Look, first of all, if you like the Ravens, everybody, bet this game at 8:15 on Sunday night because everybody is going to bet the Patriots getting a field goal, and this is going to kick down to 2.5, if not 2, if not 1.5. Ravens win this game. Bills win their game, and it gets a whole lot more interesting.
So let me interrupt you there.
Go ahead.
So how do you figure a Vrabel type coach is not going to stop that one weapon? And I'm not saying they just have one. I mean, Lamar, I respect Lamar a great deal, as we talked about. But like, you're going to take like one slice of pie away from them, no matter what. And what other pie do they have but Lamar and Henry? What else they got? There's been nothing all season. Their defense has been average at best. I mean, May's been proven that their offense is good. Their defense, sure, we've had a couple blips here and there. Last week wasn't great, letting up 24 in the second half. But, I mean, I just don't know how you don't pound the Patriots. And we're talking units. I'm going 3-4 units here. And I don't normally do that. I don't ever bet my team, really. That's how strongly I feel about this 1 week.
Because I don't think Henry is stoppable. When Henry is on, I think he'll run over anybody. Even though you're the 5th best defense against the rush, I don't think it matters.
Agreed, but if you focus it, I'm sorry, you start throwing 3-4 people at the dude, and people aren't filling in, in a way and producing, you're in trouble.
Well, of course, Puka scores a touchdown, Jimmy, and that pretty much
Love it, dude. I'm so excited. That's what my fist pump was a little bit ago.
pretty much wraps up my chance for fantasy. So, Jimmy, we'll both be tipping our hats to the rest of the league.
Sorry about that. I've got my plus 298 on the Rams right now, so I'm excited.
Good for your $3. I'm just 500. It was me.
I believe it's. I believe I won like 19 on this one, sir.
Look, I like it. I like it. It was a great bet by you. All right, Jimmy. It's been 2 hours and 7 minutes. One of our longest shows. I like it. Show 69.
Hey
Jimmy.
now.
Yeah, exactly. Blows us out, Jimmy. What do you got?
Knicks are for real. I don't think they're gonna win it all, but thumb in the bum says it all.
Look, that's why the audience loves Drunk Jimmy. Ryan,
No, leave me out of it. That was the clean finish.
The clean finish. All right, my take is this. Look, I understand Alabama, Roll Tide, all that stuff. Oklahoma already beat them. The line is flipped from Bama 1.5 to Oklahoma 1.5 for a reason. Boomer Sooner wins tomorrow night. I'll probably post this. You might not hear it, but you'll go back and say, wow, these guys are smart. Miami. Brian, I've told you on this show before, it's all about not me. It's not about Jimmy. It's not about you. It's about the you. Can I get in the frame? This one's for 88. Go Michael Irving. Go you. That is our national champion. I don't love Carson Beck as much as Jimmy does.
Love him.
But what I do know is there's a hurricane of brewing, and that's going to be our national champ. Thanks for listening. We'll see you Sunday.